In a roundabout way, I'm starting to accept my new reality. I'm falling in love with my stalker. The shadow that finally the shadow that haunts me in the night, the man that hunts me down and completely wrecks my entire world.
This is a World Trade Center bound E train. The next stop is 34th Street Next Station.
Clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome to our podcast book club. Hello? Podcast book club. Unhinged and well read. My name is Stephanie.
I'm Crystal.
And I'm Chris Lenny.
And we are Las Yaperas. We are at the final stretch of Haunting Adeline. Very excited to just fucking finish it because I feel like that's been something I've been wanting to do. So we last ended off on chapter 31, right?
I think so.
If
You read some talk to me a little because I'm going to make you eat your fucking words. I think so. I believe so. Wow.
oh, next.
I remember the next chapter after the one we read was gonna be was the
What's that?
was Zaid.
Hmm?
Right? Chapter 31, let me see.
Oh, here we go. I remember. 32, I think. It was 32.
What page?
No. It was 31. Cause
Oh,
then
31, yeah.
that's when it stops at why the fuck do you look and smell like you just got fucked?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And it was, yeah.
Chapter 31. Yes.
What page?
So, we basically
page
thought
454.
454.
Well, 453.
So it ended off where we were just kind of thinking like, hello, did he kill Mark and them at the park, whatever? So we was just trying to figure that out. But basically, Zaid and the Broken Doll, they pretty much teamed up to take down Mark and his crew. And they handled that very swiftly. Like, you know, she takes Zaid to her playroom where she murders people. This Broken Doll, she actually kills people. And one thing I feel like it's really scary that her working in like a haunted house thrill, place, she truly kills people. So I think that's something that is like an eye-opener, whereas like you don't really know for real what's behind these people's costumes and what type of mental they have. She was at that park and she's a murderer, like vicious too. You'll see.
She only kills bad people, like Zaid.
There's
How did we feel about this edition?
I thought it was so stupid.
what?
I
This
hated
little-
it so bad.
This little section of this random little fucking doll.
I hated it.
That's
I
like
hate the
also, like-
doll.
That's like demented and like also fights bad people like him and kills them, and she's a serial. Like it was just so incredibly stupid and like. I
didn't like the doll from the beginning. I found her
Yeah.
really annoying. I feel like, bitch, you in the way and you're kind of getting me tight. That was like my first thing on her.
It feels like it's just so it doesn't go with the story, dude. I feel like I really hyped this story up and I've been putting it in a pedestal, and then she's adding like corny elements and I'm like, no, why would you do that?
What would have been more plausible if we are gonna do that whole thing of like someone else? I would have thought it's Dea. She's like, oh shit, gratatata. Even though she's not like, I think she's not boots on the ground in the in Z. Like her, I think her thing is more like connections and research and people. But like, it would have been more plausible to be like, oh my god, like these people, like we've been we had. I know what he was working on was separate from what anyone else was working on.
Yeah.
But somewhere in the group, she's like, "Wait, I recognize them. Wait," and like they're fighting, and then like
I do think that would have been cool if Daya was like, because it makes sense for her if she's in the field, she'll be trained. And maybe she like didn't recognize him, or is like in the dark and the lights and they fight. That's fine.
Yeah.
But especially with the extent that this went on for, I hated it. I don't know what else to say.
Crazy.
I didn't really fuck with this little part here. I was like, all right, wrap it up.
That's crazy. I just kind of was thrown off. Like, for me, I was really thrown off. I think just the concept of people with real mental issues working in a place where you go to have fun on Halloween. I think that concept, like in a real life world, I think that's really scary. Because it's like that's spooky. That's some spooky shit. But I think in the book, it threw me off a little bit.
It's out of place. I think that's a good idea for another story, or like a good setup, or just an interesting plot point, but it just doesn't fit here. It's random, dude.
I think it's more, she probably added it just so that later on he could have something to fall on, to like blame and shit like that once it starts getting deeper. That's probably why she added it, but
I think that could have been done better though.
It 100% could have been done better.
Cause even like, her like talking to herself and like talking about henchmen and her like not being able to wait to kill these guys, and it was just so like, cause my thing is everything until this has been kind of believable, kind of real, kind of realistic, with like how it just feels like this is the actual world, and that detail makes it feel like such fiction where it's like, oh no, it's just not.
I hated it so bad. I was just waiting for it to be over and understand you needed like to that loose end and like have someone to fall on. But like it just would have made even more sense if she was already part of Z and went a little rogue, or I don't know, just like something besides demented doll girl who's a serial killer. Like, okay.
Bro, I'm not even gonna
also
like,
fight you with zero training. Just her mental illness gives her the strength.
They don't even they don't even mention how they came to that agreement. Plus, it pisses me off even
she
more.
skips a lot of things.
It pisses me off even more, dude, when they talk about like, oh yeah, that's what she does. Like she goes after like pedophiles or people who have done wrong, this and that. She kills them. Why is she attacking a random citizen? You don't know this man.
Who's he?
Z.
She thought. Remember, he was
But from that small detail, how many times did she kill innocent people just from confusing it, from miscommunicating? Like, it just doesn't. I don't. No.
I think it was. I don't know. For me, I think just the way that she mentions like only the demons. It's kind of, it can go a different way with that. It's like, oh, maybe she can feel when a spirit is bad, when a person is truly bad, or she can read intentions, or she can just feel like bad intentions, and that's what she goes after, and that's what she attacks and stuff like that. Because for the most part, when we do find out later on, as you said, like she has been killing people that truly have been doing like nasty things and have been doing really fucked up shit, and she just calls them demons. But I feel like this author skipped out on a lot of things that could have possibly put the pieces together, but I don't know if that was intentional or if she just wanted to go a different way with this or try to like fuck us up. I don't know what was up with that, but I don't know.
There's some portions where it feels like she's just like, okay, like let's fix it.
Very lazy.
That's what it is.
Lazy.
Because there's other moments like throughout the chapters that we read where I'm like, you didn't even like, okay, and
No
you just have to go
context
with it.
taken. But it skips all of a sudden, you know, whatever. She had gotten to the men, and she eventually she takes Zaid into her playroom, which is where she also like tortures people and stuff like that. And Zaid, basically Mark and his men's like his three men are there, and Zaid wants some answers. He wants answers. He's trying to figure out where this dungeon is where they perform rituals and stuff like that. So he intends to torture all of these men, particularly Mark, because he
Mhm.
also needs to find out like why is he picking Addie, and trying to get at Addie as well. So the doll, she's really fiending to kill these men, and Zayd kind of tells her like, oh yeah, you could go ahead and kill Robert, like just kill that nigga, like at the end of the day all of these niggas deserve to die, just go ahead and kill him,
And
because she was like fiending.
she was fainting. And doesn't she like jump on him and like with a knife or some shit? Like,
So she stabs Robert all the way until his body is like mush. Like she stabs his entire body rapidly, like violently, until his whole corpse turns into mush, and she doesn't stop. She continues to stab the mush. You know how much force, and like that's some demonic shit. You know how much force it takes for you to stab a person till they become mush, and then you're still stabbing their mush. Like,
Well, yeah, she's accused of killing her dad, right?
yeah,
Stabbing him 150 times.
it's really just like she's disturbed. It's like, and the one of the other men, he literally threw up. Mark threw up, like just watching that whole thing. And even Zayd was like, I'm not gonna lie, that was some shit. Like
yeah.
even I can say, as a torturer, like that was disturbing. Like, and Mark obviously knows at this point that Zayd is Z, and he is just trying to like throw his men under the bus and be like, nah, it was dumb niggas and this and that, and just really trying to throw them under the bus. And Zayd is like, I need you to give me this information on these rituals, because what's up with that. And so Zayd starts to torture Mark, basically like doing the same thing he saw Mark do to his wife, I think. No, he was turning off cigarettes on someone that wasn't his
Oh,
wife. But
yeah.
Zayd starts stabbing his fingernails, like ripping it off with a knife.
Like
Slowly, like
under his
each and every one of them,
nail.
asking for information. And he's like, Mark is like slowly giving him a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Um, he's asking him, how do I gain access to the dungeon? That's his like main thing. And apparently it's through a gentleman's club. It's through a gentleman's club is where the dungeon is, and he gets information out of him. It's called Saviour's Gentleman Club. And then he goes to find out that Addie was already marked. She was, whether he came into her life or not, the society had already set their eyes on Addie. It's
Mhm.
just that Mark was trying to get to the top and like grab her and take her, but she was already gonna be a victim.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's really scary, because whole time she's in danger, she didn't even feel it, she didn't even know it, she had no idea. And really violent bad things and awful things were going to happen to her, and she had no idea at all. Like death was coming to her, and she had nary a clue about it, which I think is really fucking scary for someone to tell me that.
Yeah.
That was really scary. That was like that part was like real life scary because as we know, like these things like
Absolutely.
society and children, like these things are not far fetched from what we fucking learned. So like it's just like very daunting to like hear that it's that easy. Oh, I want that one.
Yeah.
And like you're
Yeah.
is like you're nothing.
Yeah.
You're a toy.
And it's a whole
Crazy.
it is extra scary because it's like there's actual like pedophilia rings like that where you could
Yeah.
Yeah.
just post it online, you could
In real
post
life.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
and
she hit close to real life scenarios like in this book. Like none of this shit is far-fetched at all. Like people actually do things like this every single day.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what made it really scary. And within all of that, like before he continues to torture Mark and stuff, Mark was like, look, you could just let me go, I could get you in, pin it all on this bitch, like this doll bitch, pin it all on her, she's crazy, you see her. And Zay kind of was like, that did run through my mind,
Hello.
but I feel bad. Like he kind of felt bad a little
Bro.
bit, because he was like, damn, like she did help me, but she, at the end of the day, she still seems like she has plans to kill me, which that's not gonna happen even if she tried. But just seeing what her capabilities are and stuff, she can try, but that's not happening. But it's like he did have like a tiny inch of compassion. Like, damn, I don't want to do that to her. Like, she dead ass has problems.
Yeah.
Like, she has no friends. Her friends are
A
He's
henchman.
invisible.
the like surrounding demons around her that tell her it's it's a nutcase. So it crossed his mind, but as far as that, it was just like a thought. But yes, so after that, um, there were she wound up actually being blamed. Um, she
She
wound up,
took it, no? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Took
She
the
took
boy.
it willingly.
yeah, she took it willingly. She killed around 50 people that they know of. She killed around 50
Bro,
people,
she
and
was
including her family.
Yeah, she was everywhere the Satan's Affair, the horror
yeah.
went,
Hmm.
festival, whatever. Wherever that horror festival went, she would kill people, I guess, in different states and all around the
Yeah.
country. Just like, but like, how nobody saw this happen? Like, nobody. I understand, but there's also the place of work. Like, no one's ever gonna check your playroom anywhere ever. Like, it just was very like stupid to me. Sorry to go back to that. I was just like, all right, like, next,
It's dumb, bro.
It's
next.
weird.
Well,
No
she Loki
way.
like she wouldn't leave when the cops were rolling up, so Zay was like, all right, then I don't
Bye.
bye, because I'm not gonna be around here. Because him like waiting around and like trying to get her to go. They saw someone flee. Luckily, he lost the cops. They were on his ass. He lost them after like I think half an hour or 20.
It was a whole chase. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, I didn't even know they got
I'm
that
like
far.
I got really close.
Eddie,
Yeah.
no. Go
So
in your bed.
she took the blame. She went to jail for it. That's it. It's
She was
all,
the perfect scapegoat, honestly.
yeah.
She
I'm like,
didn't
that
She was
was
the
deny
only.
anything, and there was eventually they actually like discovered like that she really did do all that bad stuff. But it's really bothering Zayd, and it's like it's giving him like anxiety just the thought of Addie being marked.
Mm.
yeah.
And he's just like, he decides, you know what, I'm gonna really go into Savior's Gentlemen's Club, and I need to figure this shit the fuck out and try to body all of these niggas, because I don't need anybody trying to come for her or any other people, kids, other women in general. Like, that's his main thing. And then so he's been in contact with his partner Jay, and just making sure that everything on the hacker end is secured before he goes into the gentleman's club and goes on that mission. He eventually enters the club and he scopes it out. He takes a look at everything, and he's trying to blend in and act like a predator and just be a part of that as much as it bothers him. So, you know, he just has to like fake it until he can gain trust and stuff like that. And Daniel's one of the guys that he had met through Mark and has been talking to. And it's disgusting because in his conversations with Daniel, like, Daniel's over here looking at a fucking little girl. She's probably like 5. and he's like staring
Yeah.
at her like she's something to eat. And Zayd is like, he's so pissed off and disgusted by that, but he definitely controls and restrains himself from like being sus and overreacting. But he basically has Daniel convinced that he's also into little girls.
He
And
even he pulls up his phone and
mhm,
he shows him a picture of like, because he's like, oh, what are you into? And he shows him a picture of a little girl that he helped save. That's like an old picture. She's already grown up. She's safe. And then he's like, oh, this is my last play toy, some shit like that. And
yeah,
it's
the
like a
latest
girl like
toy.
pigtails and pajamas, and he's like impressed.
He's like, oh, you like them young like that?
No.
I love them young like that. It's
And she's,
disgusting.
bro, she's also all bruised up, so he's probably thinking like, oh, that was him. Oh, that's impressive or whatever the fuck.
It's just really nasty. And Daniel's talking about like, he's like, oh, but what about when they grow too old, like older than 6? He's like, well, organs are always on the market. They're always on the market to sell, and
Yeah.
he's just being fucking weird. Like, and then Zayd gets in really good with him. Like, he definitely befriends him a little bit and
Mhm.
tries to act like he's has the same interests, and he's asking about like invitation to the society and how he can get into that and stuff like that. And he's like, well, you can be, I think he tells him like, oh, he can be invited to like a dinner or something where that can be like initiated.
Mhm.
But it's like a slow process, but he's like, nah, you cool, like we fucks with you, whatever.
Yeah, what a fucking weirdo. And
And
then the
then
next chapter is
it
the
skips to Aggie.
what Chris Lenny read and spoiled.
What? What are you talking about?
The murders of the 4 government officials are still under
Oh
investigation.
yeah.
Brother. It was one sentence.
I don't know how you read that. I don't know how.
She's like, how do you
How,
read in italics?
bro, not even italics, just like how she was looking for a page flipping through the book and she read that whole thing that fast?
It's easy to see it.
It's not. You had to fully stop and be like, the murders of the 4 officials are still under
No.
investigation. Oh. Like,
Because once you saw, like, where is it? Now I can't find my page. What page is it?
480,
I lost
479.
it. I'm losing this goddamn.
Addie gets be tight, bro. She pisses me off.
Oh, Addie.
Addie! She
Why?
can't make up her mind. She's like, no. Yes.
He knows. This is the
No.
thing, right?
Maybe.
This is the thing, right? So oh, are you looking for something?
What?
You're looking for something?
No.
Oh.
That piece.
This is the thing, right? So she's looking at the news. Adeline is looking at the news, and she's like, "Oh, this motherfucker! He just fucked me and just like, went off killing on a killing spree with some bitch." And like, she's just feeling a type of way, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she really starts to get uncomfortable with the fact that he murders people, and now she feels like those people are high profile people that he's murdering. Like, now he's going for elites, and that could come back to me. And now she's getting really scared. Like, she's getting worried and she's getting scared, and she's starting to feel like, okay, I don't know about this. I don't know about if I want to be in all of that lifestyle, or to feel like I'm being on the hunt by real elite people. Like, I feel like this could actually get dangerous for me, and I don't want to deal with that. So she starts just overreacting on that.
She at one point says like, what if he just feels like killing the president? Like,
Yeah.
So
I
dramatic.
think for her, it's like, she's like, all right, you're going to high profile people now. Like, now that could actually get really dangerous for me. I don't think I want to deal with that. So she wants to like end it with him because she knows shit could go get real really fast. And so of course he's stalking her, and she he tries to do this cat and mouse game with her, and she's running, right? She's really trying to like tell him, Zayd, like, for real, bro, I'm not trying to do this with you, like. And she's getting a little bit upset because she's trying to explain to him her worries, and he's just being so possessive and like not taking her serious. And she gets a little bit mad, but come on, bitch, like. And she starts thinking running and shit and like trying to be defiant towards him. And of course he catches her and gives her what she needs. Like, bitch, stop. I yo.
Girl,
Because he
I feel
finally
like
gets to tell her that, like, hey, he tells her what he found out from Mark. You were already marked where that came into your life or not. So that
right.
puts her at ease. She's like, oh shit, like, I was damned if I did, damned if I didn't. Like, it's not, he's not bringing attention to me for whatever reason. Attention was already on me and I was in danger. So it kind of puts her at ease, and that's when she starts, like, easing back into him and easing him into her.
Mm-hmm.
Things get
Yep, yep,
really
yep.
serious
Well, it
side on the.
wait, not yet.
Okay.
They do that in the car.
First is the car first?
in that in that
Yeah.
in that chapter,
Well, first,
in chapter 30.
first, it's she runs out to the rain, and then she takes
Yeah.
off her clothes,
Yeah.
and then she says like, "Oh, you're never gonna fuck me again. Like I fuck myself better than you ever could." And he says, "Oh, really? Huh? Really? You do?"
Show
And
me.
then he makes her DJ herself in the woods in the rain as he watches, and then he's like, "Now, let's be honest.
It
Was
wait,
that
but
better?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Was that
Um,
better?" And then she's kind of lying, and he's like, "Stop fucking lying to me."
no, 100%.
And then yeah, she's just being a little brat. And he carries her and starts walking through the woods. And she's like grinding on him, being all freca. And he's like, "Alright, okay, let's stop." And he stops for a little break at a fucking tree. And he fucks her real quick. And then he starts walking. And he's like, "Okay, okay." But he's back to the mission. And then he gets to the house and he's like, "Nah, you know what? The car's way closer."
Yeah, he
And
couldn't
they go
even
to the
make it into the
car.
house. Like he wanted her so badly that he couldn't even make it into the house. The car was right there. He was like, "Well, my big ass, we gonna have to get up in here." And in the car, they
Wait,
did a lot.
because he says so much in his speech throughout this speech in the woods. I feel like this is a big portion, like a big deal, because it's kind of her really coming to terms with it. Because
Hmm.
he's even saying like, um, he's like, "Oh, if my redemption resides somewhere within you, then I will spend the rest of my life searching for it inside of you."
And
And
he
then he
says,
says,
like, next time I fuck you, you will be in love with me.
"Yes." Wait, but that's after they fuck. But here they say, he says, "I will fill every inch of you, Adeline, and in time my redemption will become your salvation."
Which is insane.
Like,
He said, yo soy un poeta enamorado.
bro, I don't know where he came from. He's a fucking poet now. Cause he
He's
been
in
spitting
love. He was in
like,
love, guys. He's in love.
I don't know where he coming like that.
And then the
But
way
she
he
really
does it,
tried.
like, remember this moment. And just like, fuck, in a way, I'm like, excuse me.
No,
Man.
he's really, yeah.
He
He's
really
really
giving
became
it
a
to her.
poet.
And the thing is, he talks her through it. He doesn't stay silent, which is
Yeah.
beautiful. I mean, he
Ah,
makes her feel like a perra, but at the same time, it's like he's expressing how badly he yearns and he burns for her,
girl.
all while doing it. Like he doesn't stay quiet. He talks her through it. It's just the perfect thing in the world. I feel like. And
Where's the one I love when he says the worship thing? I love power.
I know, like, oh, your pussy deserves to be worshipped,
I
and
said,
he
"Oh my
worships
god,
it.
maybe it does. I don't
And then
know."
she's a frega. She goes, "Oh, bow to me then."
Stop! Stephanie, you're skipping. Let's get to it. Fine.
How?
Fine. Because it's now that they're in the car that happens. But okay.
Exactly. We talking about the car, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I just love it. I couldn't even take notes. I was just too into it. I was like, we know the deal.
Girl, my notes are kind of bare too. Shit.
Yeah, I'm like, we know the deal. We
Is this thing?
Yeah, guys.
First of all, he says like they're in the car. He says like, "How do you feel right now?" And she says confined, and he says trapped. And then she starts being like, I can't tell him, but like I feel safe, protected, treasured. Like this bitch, I hate her.
the
And she says, no, he says, one day you will realize that you are not trapped in a prison. You are in my church where I am your God. I know you love that, Stephanie, and are my equal.
no bitch.
I'm, I'm not a jail, little mouse. I am your sanctuary. And then she says, does that make me a goddess?
I hate her. I hate
She's
her.
so stupid.
And then he says, baby, you rule the fucking kingdom and I will gladly bow to you. And she says, prove it then. Like, what the fuck?
No, literally. And I love the parts where he's like, fuck Addie. Like just like I'm like I will. It's crazy. Like he's really feeling it. Like he's not afraid. I'm like
I got flashbacks, you know.
Yeah.
it's
I
crazy.
feel that.
It's crazy. I just love every minute of it.
Them should be hitting like fucking Vietnam flashbacks.
Dude, 100%. That's why I didn't take no notes. I was like, I need to enjoy this, and like I need to have my time, and I need to read it.
It's
So-
o'clock in the fucking morning. I don't need to be taking.
Bro.
it's just a beautiful moment.
Does this count as a body?
Bitch,
Yeah. Maybe half a body.
Half.
half a body in her fucking dream.
I do love
Um,
getting on my knees for you.
And then there was a part where, oh my god, it's just so crazy. But she's starting to understand him a little bit. Like she can tell when he's angry or when he's tense and stuff like that, and she just knows when to push and when he really just needs
Oh, that's when
like support a
after
little
they
bit.
fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, can we mention how he tied her up with seatbelts?
That was insane. That was insane.
Strap her down.
That was insane.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah. And we missed the letter. I'm scared. I don't know how it's gotten this way, but John has has lost his mind. I couldn't take it anymore, so I told him I want to get a divorce, and he completely lost it on me. He's gotten so angry, so aggressive. He says that he owns me. Grandma's
No.
in trouble.
You niggas in trouble. You niggas in trouble. Yeah, she's fucked.
Yeah.
She's fucked.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're just. I feel like this is the most intimate they've ever been.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Because they wake up the next morning and he's like, her hair's a fucking mess. And I was like, so you guys are cuddling and stuff. He
Bro,
said, we only got like maybe 2 hours of sleep. They've been up fucking all damn night. I said, oh my god.
Dude, Addie
I can't.
can
I can't.
take dick
Oh yeah.
Bitch,
because
okay.
you just took that elephant trunk for a long, like,
Hours.
Are you okay? I'm scared of her.
I am so
I'm sorry.
scared.
I can't. I can't.
Like, what? And he
said-
doesn't take it slow.
Legitimately hurts. I'm like, are y'all alright?
She likes that.
He
Like,
doesn't even take
ow.
it slow. Like, he rams into.
Yeah.
No.
She had to find a good position to ride it. I said, okay, girl, I see you, but like, ouch.
Well, you know what it is? It's because she got that wop.
She be red.
It makes it so much easier for her. She
But
don't be
then
dry
again-
at all.
But then again, shit.
Yeah, it's a
With
slip.
the way he be talking.
But the way
You know?
it's like, he just be going, and I'm like, God damn, can you come
And
1 fucking second?
worship, be gentle.
He do be eating her out and shit though.
That's great and all. I'm gonna need him to take it slow when he puts it in, because that is it's
He
giving
doesn't want it
At least
slow.
it's
enter. At
giving
least enter
me a
gently.
sneeze, and that's crazy.
Can
My
I
girl's
will
gonna be able to
say,
walk. She's gonna wake up bow legged one day, actually.
I'm like,
yeah. I will say I feel like the ultimate weapon in this book has been for him to be gentle or to make love, as one would say, and be soft and like, like just more, I don't know what the word for it is, gentle, soft. And I think that's kind of like the flip the switch moment, but so far that hasn't happened. Because at this whole book, we are reading him as one note. You know what I mean? Besides the time where he lost that kid and he's sad, he's
Mhm.
been the same throughout the whole book.
Yeah.
So I really want it to be like maybe a moment where it clicks in her head, or like, oh, maybe because he's matching his words now and he's like being gentle and like pouring his soul out and all these beautiful things and caring about me and being affectionate. I keep waiting for that moment, but I don't know if it's gonna happen since we're already like one chapter.
I feel like he does it in different ways.
yeah,
Like just the way when she's with him, like she feels safe. Like even though she was in those sticky situations with those scary people, like she's like, oh, but I'm with Zayd, so like everything's okay.
I
Or
know,
when he says like that he loves her and stuff, I'm like,
but how much more would it hit if like he's this aggressive like the whole throughout, and then the moment he tells her he loves her, he's being like that. I feel like that would just cement it even more. Like, I don't know. I think
it would.
tough,
Are we gonna
rough is.
get it? Are we
I
gonna?
don't think so. I think a good rough fucking. That's nice, but it's like little sprinkles because he doesn't even do the sprinkles for real. He's just rough.
That's not their game. Remember?
I know, but I'm saying like
That's what I've been saying. I said when it's gonna be sub, you said
I don't think so. I think he does some sprinkles in his own way. I think he let her know
that's
like
as
this
much
is not
yet.
this. He told her he was like, This is not just like oh I fuck you and I stalk you for a little bit and that's it. This is we're going to do this for
but
the
that's
long run. You're mine."
words. That's words. I'm more saying like he
But
does
that's what you're
some
talking
Gentle,
about.
sprinkles.
gentle sexually or just intimately?
I think sexually. I my thing is I feel like when you read a book or when you think of a character, you want him to have a change, right?
Mm-hmm.
Throughout the book. And then in the end it's like, "Oh, he's changed or he's for the better or whatever the fuck it is." He literally has just been one note the whole book. That's my thing. Besides the kid, but that's like I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think we're gonna get that side of him. To be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think it's coming.
They I don't know. I think we're reading two different books.
What?
Yeah, I think we're reading two different. I feel like he's just like even the affirmations he gives her. I feel like that's like him. He's expressed his love for her like multiple times, and he even told her like, "I'm not. This is not just like a little tease and fun. Like I'm really in this for the long run with you." And he's
I
telling her like,
know.
when you fall in love with me, you're mine. And he's being patient, but I do see some softness in him, like when he's really expressing his love for her and stuff like that. But if you mean in terms of like sexually, then I can agree. I don't think I've seen like that cariño at all.
Mm-hmm.
But like other stuff, yeah, I've seen some sprinkles.
With his words, he's really nice and
And he
affectionate.
means it. Like it's not just no bullshit sweet talk. Like he when he says something, that's what makes his word that much more valuable. Is that he's not lying about anything. There's no lie in him.
Yeah.
So I feel like that alone, a man of his word is everything.
Yeah.
He can say anything and you trust him blindly. That for me is a big ass deal. That's very valuable in a man. So, she's taking it in. Like she believes everything he's saying to her and stuff. But after they fuck the whole entire night, they're like pillow talking a little bit, but he's expressing like just the mission and what had happened like with Mark and everything. And then she's asking him like she's telling him like I want to know everything about you. Like I want to know things about you. I want to things like that. And then she's asking him, like, why did you choose to hunt down people and kill them? And he lets her know straight up, this is a choice for me. I didn't have no bad parents. I grew up with two very loving parents that always gave me love and affection, but my choices are my own. I chose to do this because I want to. Just like I
Mhm.
chose to stalk you because I want to. Like everything I do is I move with intention. It's because I want to. I
Love.
make my life how I
Love that.
want.
And
Like it's a choice for him.
she's obviously she's always gonna have like a doubt in her mind about this because it's just a weird situation. But she, I feel like, is constantly looking for excuses for him to be a good, like, decent person that is acceptable to fall in love with. And that's exactly what I think she was trying to do, where she's like, oh, he was wrong, then like he's getting revenge or something. And he's just like, no, bitch, I
Yeah.
just like this. I do this shit for real.
Yeah.
She's
And
been
he's
doing that
keeping it real with
very,
her because huh?
she's been doing that since the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he's keeping it real with her because he's like, I'm not gonna give you a fantasy. I want that I'm in this with you for the long run and I want you to know exactly who you're with.
Yeah.
Like I don't want you to be confused about anything. I want to know that you accept me like this so we can be a real thing. Like
Yup.
and then she's asking him like little questions. She's like, "Can I ask you some one last question? Why roses?" And he lets her in a little bit. He tells her like, "My mom loved roses. She always cut the thorns off so that I won't get hurt. And when she died, like, or I think it was like before she died or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
she had given him a fake rose because that'll never die, and it always keeps her." With him, like he opened up a tiny bit with her. I
Mhm.
think he's not afraid to open up with her
Yeah.
because he's like, you're my, like, this is my girl.
Yeah.
In this,
So
oh,
We locked in for lifers.
mhm, mhm.
Um, I do think another jump scare. Baby, if you can't keep a plant alive, how are you gonna keep our babies alive?
those to me are threats. Those I'm gonna be scared
Um,
That's
and
so crazy.
at the beginning of this chapter, they're talking about Gigi and her stalker,
of.
and they're also like they're just talking, which is so funny because it's like it's kind of a reflection of them. So they're like reflecting on their own relationship and ironic. And she's like, oh, you already know my great grandmother had a stalker, one that she fell in love with, and now so do I. Living in the same house and falling in love, I finished for her. Keeping my face blank so she's sure I'm not teasing. It just seems crazy and I don't know, impossible, I guess. And then they fall into this conversation where they're talking about maybe they're reincarnations of Gigi and Ronaldo. And can I say, I'm sorry, I thought this was so stinking cute. I
They're
was
really, like,
like,
they were really feeling like a true couple in that moment. Like they were just like, wow, like what if we were like
there's
your grandma and her even though it sounds so sick.
and her stalker like is living through
I was
us.
like,
And like
wow, you guys
it
are really
feels
doing a great job.
so
Huh?
it feels so Twilight.
It's just the fact that this was a real reality. This was a true reality for her grandmother. Like, this is
Mhm.
real time, her grandmother living through this and like writing about it and stuff like that and living her life that way. And now she's like, oh my gosh, like, why is this the
It's just
same
so
thing?
it's cuz I love, first of all, we love Twilight over here.
Yes, we
Um
do.
and I a detail that I love about Twilight, and that's why it's reminding me so much, is the talk of like lifetimes and like soul ties and like finding each other each lifetime kind of thing. And they literally talk about that. And the way he talks about that, now we know he's like an officially a poet.
I
Cause he's
know. It's
he's
crazy.
just wow. He
It's
says some
crazy.
shit like, what is it? Well, first of all, he says that he loves the idea of him like making her fall in love. Wait, fall in love with me as much as I am with you. What did I tell you, little mouse? That you couldn't escape me. If it's real, then I've chased you across time and space. You've never been able to get away.
See?
Excuse
That's what I'm saying. Like, he really knows how to get, like, he's speaking from the heart. Like,
me? He
not,
says,
niggas don't even talk like that nowadays, bro.
no, this is written by a woman. Come on. My
Yeah.
little
And
unsuspecting
Yeah.
mouse living each life without any knowledge of what's to come, not knowing that I'm yearning for you, watching in the distance until I make myself known. For centuries, both of us wearing different faces, inhabiting different bodies, but the same souls colliding over and over until this planet decides to crumble and our souls have nowhere to go.
It's giving Edward.
And then he says, can you imagine it? Can you imagine what it would feel like to have my love for that long?
I would have been like, you just want me to fall in love with you.
Like,
You just want me to.
stop.
yeah.
Like, you just want that.
Stop.
Like, you just
No.
want that. That's what you want.
Yeah, no.
He has a way
And
with words.
he does.
All of a sudden, but I love it.
He's in love, man. Niggas change. When they in love, that's the different man right there.
Yeah.
You gotta be a special type of woman to take that man out. Like, he's in
Oh,
love.
you do.
He's
Oh,
in
you
love.
do.
He's in love,
To
man.
take that man in too, apparently.
Yeah, he's in love.
Great.
But then something embarrassing happens. Um,
Yeah.
Thea comes.
Oh, wait.
Oh, what?
Before we get to that, can we talk about also? I'm like pinpointing the moments I liked, but can we talk about also how he's like being affectionate to her, like grabbing her and this and that, but he's obviously mad because he got some news. And she, just from the way he's grabbing her, she notices he's off, and she asks him like, "Oh, are you okay?" Because he's saying he's being more aggressive than normal. So like, it's page 518.
Yeah. I
Oh,
He
think
says like, he's grasping for something to ground her. I can feel the intensity rating off of me. After he's like massaging her shoulders or some shit.
yeah.
I let her go, and she doesn't waste time scrambling up and plastering herself against the house, her hands gripping the siding as if she had shaken her world. And then she's like, "Are you okay?" And that, I'm sorry, that I feel like confirmed everything in the whole entire book. Confirmation, he has not been. Yes, he has been very aggressive and very unforgiving. But I think this is where like his anger is actually coming off, and he realizes he's hurting her. He takes his hand off, and even she realizes like I guess how much he was doing, which means there's levels, right? Follow me into the haunting Adeline pain levels universe.
Mm-hmm.
So that means he has not, you know, anyone,
You have
does anybody know what I'm
Can
saying?
you go a little step further?
Like you're saying, he can tell. Well, one thing about him is that he knows when a woman wants him, even if the words "no" come out of her mouth.
Right.
Like he can tell the difference between when your "no" means yes, like
Exactly.
physically,
This has
physically.
been my argument the whole book,
He
and
can
I'm just
tell.
planting this down
Yeah,
because if, and this is still shaky, but right, stay with me. I'm finding it.
it's
I'm
shaky because
finding
he's
it.
an adamant man. He did force his way through. He's very adamant at this point. He
But
imprinted
was
on
it?
her.
He definitely imprinted
He
on her. First of
imprinted, so
all,
that's it. That was his decision. That was his
but
choice.
forceful is this is such a sticky situation. But forceful is not even forceful as his forceful is what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Forceful,
So,
someone who it's like stop, but they want it. It's
well,
different.
that's her. And but even like I feel like her feeling the difference of his actual like strength or his when he's actually mad or being actually forceful and her being like, "Oh, something's wrong" cuz he's actually like this is different than how he usually is implies that when how he usually is softer.
She knows.
You
She
know what
knows
I mean?
he
Is
could be.
softer in his own forceful way.
She knows he could.
Exactly.
She knows he could
So
be truly
it
more
cancels out.
like he could truly like hurt her if he wanted to, but he's giving her pain that causes her pleasure.
Yes.
Yes.
So it
Yes, yes,
cancels
yes.
out the fact that like the argument of it being like forceful. Obviously they still fuck and that probably still hurts, but like in the beginning where it's like he's just letting her do shit and he like he said in the beginning, he knows how to be rough or have rough sex with a girl. So it's just different than him actually being forceful. Because I've seen a lot of, I haven't seen too many, but I've seen a lot of arguments online where it's like, oh, he's being so like rough. And it's like, oh, you know what I mean?
Rough is not the word. It's he's just dominant. When it comes to bedroom things, he's just very dominant. And he
Yeah.
takes over because that is he's good at that. That's what he does. That's his role. Like he's just alpha. He's an alpha
He's
type of
rough.
guy.
He is rough though. He's rough, but
Yeah, he's
in an
Yeah.
rough and
essential
dominant.
in a sensual way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's where the force comes where he's like sexually he's just extremely dominant to where like he's rough and like really just his own forceful way.
Yeah. And I know this topic like tiptoes also like of consent where it's like I think she's mentioned before where it's like she has to just say it out loud and accept it that she does want it. But it's like but it's not forceful. Please. Thank you. That's my TED talk.
We know what you mean because just knowing him as a character and like reading it, of course there's still morals that he has no
Follows.
morals and stuff like that, but
Yes.
in his way it's like you want this just as bad as I do, so I'm going to take it because you want it. Even if you tell me no, your body tells me yes. Therefore, that's all it takes, and you're gonna get it, type shit.
And even that's a little iffy. But
It sounds
let's
crazy,
continue.
but he knows her body.
He knows
He knows
her.
her.
I feel like even her it goes past her body. I feel like he knows her where she he kind of knows
Of course, he's
he
learning
kind
her.
of knows her like more than she knows herself kind of thing. Cuz I feel like it even goes past oh, just my body wants you, but I don't. Bitch, why you texting him back and forth? Why you playing with him? You just like him and you don't want to admit it for real.
He
Like
knows. Like he's way too experienced, and come on, like you're gonna try to slick a can of oil. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck
That
out of here.
thing just got me.
Come on now. Come on now. But that's when they're talking whatever, and then Dea comes in. She's like, "Who's ready for a murder investigation?" And she's like watching them too.
Yikes!
And he's like, "Hello, Dea, cabrón coño." Oh, hello, Dea. He's like smirking and stuff, and she's like, "What the hell is this him?" And basically, she's flabbergasted. She's looking at him like, "So you're Z?" Because he mentioned something like, "Oh, come on, there, like, don't be like that when I'm the one who signs your paychecks." Like he
Her
says
page.
some shit like that, and she's
I
like,
would have been like, they
"Wow."
stop. Leave him
What?
She
alone.
was like,
Wow.
"Wow," like, and she feels the type of way. She feels the type of
Yeah.
way because this whole time she's talking about that, and Addie's just looking at her like, "Como que clueless." Meanwhile, and you fucking this nigga, like.
A lot more
So
A
she's
lot,
yeah.
went
yeah.
on.
So she feels the type of way, and Zeta's just like, anyway, you two go kiss and make up. I gotta go do this mission real quick.
Wasn't it so funny? It's like your boyfriend meeting your friends for the first time, where you don't know how they're gonna interact. And it was kind of like, oh, he's being like charming and charismatic. Like,
It's
okay.
crazy. It's crazy. But
And
I
he,
do love that Daya is she she she's very like she knows how to put herself in people's shoes
hmm
after the fact. Like, sure, she can be emotional or she can feel her type of way, but for her, it's a moment. And the rest, she'll sit there and she'll listen to reasoning, and she'll keep it real. Like, all right, you know
we
what? I
love
could see,
Daya.
I could see how this and that. I could see how you didn't want to say nothing. I
Mm-hmm.
could see how the situation came to be that way. Like, I still think it's weird, but like, she's very logical,
Yeah.
and I appreciate her for that, because sometimes of like you don't want it's already hard to face that conversation and feel judged for it even more, and she's just like, she has her reactions, rightfully so. Es su amiga, and she's worried and stuff like that, and she has her reactions, but she still lends that ear to listen, which I think is really important. I think it's very valuable about Daya in the first place,
hmm
is that she also can put herself in someone's shoes to understand and like just step out of herself and listen to you. So I think that that's really nice about her, but she goes to kind of let her know, like, I couldn't say anything, like he's on certain missions, and I just really, it was not my place to say certain things. Like, clearly he does different things than you guys do, and that wasn't my call to say. Like, that's what Addie was telling
Yeah.
her. Mhm.
She was receptive to that. She understood. She knows
Yeah.
she's in the business, so she's like, I understand how tricky those things can get. So
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, these bitches, they are alcohólicas. They're
I
some fucking
mean,
alcohólicas. Like, every little thing they drink, bitch. Y'all
everyday
bitches be hungover.
celebration.
And it's crazy. They be hungover and all that stuff. Babe.
Do I also like the detail of before he left, where he says, "I trust your judgment, so whatever you decide to divulge, you have my permission." I
Babe.
thought that was so nice. A little detail and be like, kind of like, "I we locked in. Whatever you say, like, I trust it was for the best, or that you trust your best friend."
And I love that he it's also that thing where it's like, well, I'm not going nowhere, so we might as well tell her now. Type shit. Like, it's like, he's just like, I'm not going nowhere. So you're gonna
Right.
have to know right now. You already caught us. Like, hey, Daya, that's not nice to act like that with someone who signed your
He is
paycheck.
funny,
He really
bro.
was like exposed himself to her, which is like, I like that.
This is like the perfect man for real. Like,
Babe,
he's like
so
charismatic, but he's
annoying.
also mysterious. Usually those like butt heads, but it's like he's both.
I feel like this nigga's in the bathroom taking a shit.
Leave
Babe,
that man
let him in
alone.
peace.
I want water. Babe,
Stephanie.
can
Leave
I
that
can you
man
come here
alone.
now? But yeah, they take some shots, and you know that was that. But she apologized to her, and just let her know like the situation.
And then,
Dun,
bro,
dun.
bro,
What?
Addie like Zaya says like, oh yeah, it was about time. Like you needed to fuck someone anyway. Blah blah.
No, 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 no.
Addie goes and grabs like an envelope on the island, on the kitchen island, and throws it at Dea. Dea's like, ah, blah, blah. And then they're like, wait,
That's a
what's
weird
that?
nope. What's
What's
in
that? And they open it and they find it filled with mad pictures and an envelope. They go, oh, a letter.
Yeah.
envelope
envelope
section.
inside of the envelope?
No, for real.
Which this is another thing where I was like, this is convenient. Cause why is there a random envelope with pictures
Oh, the
of
lip.
Robertico on on her kitchen island?
There's like no one. They don't know. Once they think about it, they're like, who could have like, how? Who wrote this? Who delivered this? Where did this come from?
It was delivered, or was it? It was delivered.
They say something about who could have delivered it, but I think she also mentioned how they were fucking in the hallway and it could have fallen out from.
Girl, I love that section. That shit. I just had flashbacks off of that sentence alone.
Yeah, so like tons of photographs fall out, and there's a note, and it's all of a man they don't know. It's not Ronaldo. They know how he looks,
He looked
Not
familiar.
but she's there. Addie's like, I know him. Like, I
Huh?
and the
Okay.
in there is like they put it in chronological order because unlike her other stuff where it says the name of the person in it, it just has dates. So she puts it in chronological order. She's like, okay, like this is, I think the last one is up to 2 weeks before her death. And then the letter reads, my Genevieve, it pains me to write this letter. I sit here and I mourn for what could have been, for what could still be, yet you refuse to see. I've loved you since the moment I saw you, Genevieve. I've loved you though you have married another. And now that I know you have given yourself to a different man, and that's not me, my love persists. I've waited so long for you already, and now yet another man has come between us, has stopped me from taking you as mine. Why do you insist on doing this to me? To us? It plagues me, keeps me from sleeping at night. The only thing I can think of doing is cutting you from my life to end this misery.
Fuck out of
Dun dun dun.
Sincere,
Frank.
your
That's
true love.
crazy. I'm like, what the fuck?
The moment he said, for what could have been, I said, no, we were right. We were right.
Yes!
Like,
No, literally.
My suspicions
Yeah,
were
one of
true.
we were exactly right out.
Literally on
To the T, down to the wire, absolutely correct.
Yeah.
on the money.
And they're trying to figure out, like, damn, this nigga looks familiar though in this picture. Like, who could that be? You know, and so Dea starts doing her thing. She starts doing her little hacker
It's a
shit. And
picture, first image search, all that jazz. Who is it?
Mhm.
Mark's father, Frank. Yeah. And
I love how they picture Day as like, yeah, she started like getting on her computer and girl, it's just the image search. Like,
first Google.
you
Yeah.
can do that on Google.
No, literally.
So
And like,
her-
Dea starts like looking into some stuff, and next thing you know, like, I don't know what the fuck possesses them to be like, you know what, maybe we find something, like maybe we could find something else in the attic, like maybe we could find another clue, you know, let's just go see, because there's some things missing, let's just try and go see. So
Can
she
we-
goes up there with Dea and
You're
like,
masochista. You're gonna
I know.
get
And Dea's like literally telling her, "Can you hear me fuck up? Like, I don't like it up here, and it's like
Me
really
neither.
spooky." And they're like looking everywhere, and they're trying to find something. She's looking in all the spots and stuff like that. And you know, she decides to like snap on some gloves, but she actually finds something. And there's like, oh, finally, let's get the fuck out of here. She grabs it, and it turns out to be a watch full of blood,
Mhm.
in like the Ziploc bag, and a note. And the note, what did they say what the note said?
Yeah, it says
Oh,
hide.
hide this.
No one can know I did it. Remember that.
And which is, I think, is fucking nuts, first of all.
This.
Yeah.
Like, and they was like, all right, so give me it so I could take it to the lab and see what the DNA says and stuff like that. Like, let me just do my little thing, and I'll get back to you
The
on
blood
that.
So
and the
Rolexes
bracelet.
have, like a lot of watches, have serial numbers so you can track who purchased it. So even though
Mhm.
it's severely scratched off, they're also going to look into who the watch belonged to, even
Right.
though
They
they
knew.
are. I think they look through the. Did they look in that chapter? They look through the photos.
Yeah. Addie's
Yeah.
like, oh, this looks so familiar, and they go back and find a watch that Frank was wearing.
In the pictures, yeah, but they just still want to like double check because they need hard like core evidence. And then I felt so sad reading this note of from the grandma, May 8th, 1946. She's like, I'm gonna die. He's coming for me. I can feel it in my bones, and all I can think of is Sarah, my sweet, sweet Sarah. She's only just turned 16, and she's so bright, so full of life. How do I tell her that I may not be around much longer? And I only have myself to blame. I've made so many mistakes these past 2 years. I should have done things differently, but it's too late, and my daughter will be the one to suffer the most. Oh, Sarah, what do I do when I'm going up against a man that feels like he's been scorned? I'm just so tired. I think I'm gonna lay down and get some rest.
It's like, she feels, it's just having that moment in your life where you feel death coming and you don't know how to escape that feeling, or you don't know how to escape the death itself. And she's trying to come to terms with the fact that, you know what, I already know what's to come. And that's really, it's scary. It's so many things. It's scary. It's like reality hits you, and you have a daughter, you have a kid that at the end of the day, you are premeditated. Like, damn, this kid is gonna have to grow up without me in their life, and I know that. And it's like, how do I stop it from like, death is coming. Like, that's fucking, that it would break my heart the most, me having a kid. Because si es nada más yo sola, sure, I'm gonna be scared, whatever, but I have a reason to live. I have my daughter. I have a reason to live. I have a person that is looking up to me, that needs me. I'm their everything. I'm their parent. And then it's knowing that they have to exist in a world without me due to the hand of a jealous man, a scorned man. That's the part. And then she may not ever know the truth or something, but let's not ruin that right now.
Like, I have nothing to lose if Ronaldo's gonna get mad at me over this, but I would have been like, Ronaldo, take care of that for me, because the fuck,
dude, especially if this person has confronted you.
Like
you got a goon on your side. Put him to work.
Both of her manses were working for the mafia.
I'm like, y'all get a little cop. Get him off the streets ASAP, please.
I got a fucking kid. You think I'm gonna just leave it at that? Oh, let death come? Bitch, I got a fucking kid. No. You stupid?
Nah. Y'all both want me, yes or no?
Actually.
Like what the fuck? I got a third. Y'all got competition. What about that?
I was like, Gigi, I feel like let Ronaldo know. He would have killed him ASAP for you. Like, come on.
It's fucking weird. But that's real reality right there. Some spooky shit. Then it skips to Zayd, and I think I do like his relationship with Jay. I think
Jay's hot.
I think I like the relationship with him and Jay because it's just like that one person at the end of the day that you really trust. It's like, I'm not gonna compare Gibbsy and Johnny because their relationship is different. They on a whole nother level. That's some real brother shit. Yeah. But like these guys, it's more like, it's kind of like that trust thing where it's like he genuinely trusts Jay with everything, and there's not a lot of men he can trust, and Jay is definitely one of them. He's so like in that type of
Jay also being my type.
He's like his computer guy sidekick. So like every agent on the ground needs their computer.
Like in Criminal Minds,
Yep.
they
The
got
guy
their
in the
Reed.
chair.
I love Reed. From Criminal Minds,
What?
I love
Oh,
Reed.
Giggler. Yeah, that's my husband. But like how Penelope and like what's his name?
Morgan.
Yes, their relationship. So everybody needs their little computer.
No, but I love
Sure.
Reed. I love the. You
Oh.
know who I'm talking about? The that he's the smart one, the geek.
Yeah, Matthew Goobler.
I love that man.
Yeah.
I love. He can't help himself. Anyway, I love him.
Which is the? I've never watched any of those shows. Which is the hot one? The blonde guy.
Wait, what?
Who's the hot blonde guy? He's tall and he's like nerdy.
Criminal
Where he
Minds.
at? I don't know.
I'm.
No, I don't know what
No,
show
it's
it
not
is.
Criminal Minds.
He's like he's an investigator, I think.
I don't think it's
He's
Criminal
he's
Minds.
hot.
'Cause a lot of
And
people
he's
won't think Reed is
blonde.
hot.
What show are you talking about?
I think he's in one of those shows. I always see him like with an investigator. He has like a badge and he has like a suit on. He's hot and he's blonde and he's like nerdy.
Hotchner's not blonde.
No clue what show you're talking about.
Let me look it up. Hold on.
Just like this is gonna bother me.
No
'cause what do you
clue.
I would expect you to know, Chrisani, and I hope you're disappointed when you find out.
Well, but I need something else. Like
I
what?
feel like blonde is throwing me off because I'm already on Criminal Minds.
Yeah, there's no one.
I'm not
so
thinking
blonde.
Criminal Minds. I'm just thinking there's a blonde guy.
I'm trying to think of every little show, and I don't know any blonde guys.
I'm scared. Hold on. Let me share my screen because this is what popped up. And I'm
Oh my
scared.
god!
Ew.
Please,
Hold on.
I have no clue.
I'm
Wrong.
scared.
Detective.
I don't know if it's Law and Order.
Are you sure it's blonde?
Well, there's no tall blonde there
TV.
either.
No.
Oh no.
TV.
No.
TV. Hot.
Right.
Um.
Just look up criminal shows like
Who's this? No.
Mm. Blonde, tall.
Detective. Is he blonde? I think he's blonde.
Hmm.
Detective blonde guy,
Blonde.
nerdy criminal show. Fuck, man. Him!
Let me see.
That
Matthew
is literally
Gray?
Reed. But
That's
he's not
Reed.
blonde at all.
That's
Is he not
Reed.
blonde?
That's you
He's
taking
kinda
my nigga.
blonde. He's fine as hell. I don't know
That's
who your
my
nigga is.
man.
That's
I don't
my
know who
man.
your nigga
That's
is,
what I
but if
just
that's
said.
him, I took him.
My husband.
I don't know who your
That's
nigga is, but
my
if that's that, I
man.
took him. I don't care. I don't need to know who he is.
I literally just told you Reed is my
I've
man.
never watched the show. I don't know his name.
So then you can't claim him. Sorry, you never watched him.
That's
Sorry.
Who
Sorry,
said?
I have his
Who
badge.
said he's
Like,
hot? I don't need to know
I
him.
have
He's
done,
hot. I
No,
like
girl,
him.
you don't understand.
You
You
know
don't
what?
understand him.
You
You
know
don't
what?
get
I'm
him.
This
done
one.
because like I have the badge.
She can't get him. Like
Nah, this one. That's it. Don't,
she
don't
can't
matter.
get him because she don't know him. She never seen anything of him.
You can't stop me.
It's just looks. She don't know him like we do.
You're really
That's
lucky.
fine. I know he's nerdy. I've seen clips. That's all I need.
I just love him so bad.
I
Like
want to meet him in person so bad, and he's
I love him.
My man would never meet you in person. Sorry.
What the fuck? She's weird.
my husband.
Because when you said that blondish, I'm like, okay, Criminal Minds, the only like medio rubio guy is Reed, where he's not blonde, but he's like a little bit rubio.
Well, let me tell you, I didn't know his name was Reed, but I read him.
Detective and Dr. Spencer Reed.
Let me tell
Love
you.
him. I
Get
love him.
out of here.
I
No,
love him.
Yeah.
that's
I
my
love him.
husband, and yeah.
He told me that he loves me. So.
Oh, weird.
You have a lot of husbands for someone who has a husband. I think you should just be banned to 2.
Who, me?
You!
I have no limits.
No,
The limit
you're
is like,
legally your limit is
Don't
one,
be
and you've
mad
taken
because
it,
you can't do it like that. Like, don't be mad. I have my. I'm not
girl.
limited. I'm not limited, guys. I'm not limited.
I have a
The limit
lot.
does not exist.
Yeah, there's
She's.
just no limits.
Everybody's my baby
I'm
daddy. That's
telling.
my go-to. You know.
Oh, this jump scare.
Ooh. Ooh.
I call
Ooh.
everybody baby daddy. That is my baby daddy. That is my baby.
That's just my baby
I
dog.
just, I'm in the middle. I don't gotta be married. I don't gotta have kids. That's just my man. that's just, that's, he's just my man right there.
I don't even want kids, but everybody's my baby daddy. I don't
Girl.
It's
know.
like that's just my
It's
boy
up to
toy.
me.
That's just my boy toy.
Wow.
Excuse
What is
me.
going on?
But yeah,
You lost the plot. Okay, great.
for real. Fucking read, bro. We're not even reading. But yeah.
Oh wow. yeah,
So
yeah, right.
it goes to the shadow. Basically, Zayd is playing nice with Daniel to save the girls, right?
Daniel.
Because again, he is really trying to find that dungeon. And you know, he feels like, okay, well, at the end of the day, I need to see what I can do to get involved in this. And he's like, oh, well, I don't have to do anything. And Daniel's just kind of telling him, like, well, you know, you have to get a feel before everything like that. But yeah, we. And then Daniel tells him, like, oh, we have the perfect appetizer for you. Because remember, he invited him to the dinner. So Daniel's like,
Yeah.
oh, like, I have the perfect appetizer for you. And, you know, based off of the picture that Zayd showed him of the little girl, he's like, oh, it's a kid. Like, it's a kid.
Yeah, because he thinks
So
like
he's telling, and it's disgusting. And he's like, you know, telling him basically that situation. And like, at the end of the day, Zayd knows he's in for some shit.
yeah.
What are they talking about?
He's really making sure that Addie, they keep eyes on Addie, and even though there's men
Yes.
surrounding the perimeter of her house, like he knows the business. He doesn't want to underestimate anything. And he's like, I know how fast people can get taken, so like it literally does not matter that I have all these protections in place for her. Like he's still like really worried.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And,
And
Jay's comment was my favorite.
okay.
I like my girls win.
I was gonna say the same thing. He says like, "Do you think she'll like it when I stalk her too?" I said, "Maybe you should."
And Zayd is like, if you look at her for anything other than her protection, I'm gonna cut off your dick and feed it to you. And he goes, well, my bad.
Just kidding, dude. I like my girls willing.
And
then
that kind of
Zayd
reminded me of the Johnny and
Girl.
Gibbsy situation too for a second, when like Gibbsy had tried to play himself a little bit just to like tease Johnny,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Johnny got tired. So I
But
think
he
that
takes
was
it
like
to
good
another
for me.
level. He's on some like, sounds to me like you don't understand a woman's body well enough to know when it sings for you, even when her mouth tries to resist. He's just so intense. Like, bro,
No,
chill
for real.
out.
And then he's immediately calling one of his little side pieces to be like, do I make your pussy wet?
That was
He
so
doesn't say
funny.
that, but like they say that he takes out his phone to call one of his booty calls to like confirm.
I hated that.
That was so funny.
Stupid.
And then Jay also asks about the rose, and you know,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like he trusts him, so he's like, oh, whatever, like my mom, and he like explains
He's like,
the
damn.
that
I told you,
situation.
damn.
My mom, it
Right.
happened before she died. You know.
No, literally. And then it goes like back to him and Daniel.
Daya. Oh,
Him and Daniel, Zayd and
no,
Daniel.
Daya.
Hmm?
What do you mean? No, we're on page 548, 549 about the roses, when Jay is talking about the roses, and he was like, oh, his mom and stuff.
Yeah, but when it goes back to Daniel, it's just when they're about to bring out the little girl.
Well, yeah, I think he's in Daniel's house.
Yeah. There's like
He was like, oh, so glad you can make it. He goes to Daniel's house and stuff,
Yeah.
and he sees like a painting of a little girl with, looks like her eyes are like bloodshot, whatever.
trying tears of blood.
Yeah.
And then
And then
it was like, isn't it beautiful? And Zayda's like, yeah, right, whatever, right.
Fucking
It's like a
hell.
so Daniel invited him to like kind of a pre-initiation dinner, like literally what he's saying, like you're gonna get an appetizer. So it's not
yeah.
it's not exactly an initiation for the society, but like they're kind of like leaning into him a little bit. So
Mhm.
they're just having like a pre-initiation dinner to kind of, I think, like kind of scope the scenery on, see how Zayd is in those
Yeah.
situations. So they
Yeah.
bring him over. It's an intimate dinner of like 20 people. Zayd already has the cameras like feed hacked. He already like scoped out the security, like if it wasn't too tight. So like he knows all the exits. Like he has a plan. Like his watch has a little button to create a diversion, so he can get the girl out safely while still maintaining his cover.
Right.
They fucking, it's like a huge dinner table, and the center of it is empty, so you already know there's gonna be like a human person there. And they bring
And
up a little girl no older than fucking 6 years old.
no, and then what he says before, he's like, I'm very excited for you to see tonight's appetizer. She will make a great decoration while we feast and give our thanks to the eternal rebirth. And it's like, you're disgusting.
A lot of these fucking people are Satanists. They're literally like,
Yeah.
just, I don't fucking know what they're worshiping.
Like, this is a little baby, bro. Like, are you insane?
Yeah.
Even if it was an adult, it's a person. It's a human being. Like, what are you on?
Now, when you have so much money and so much power, you get
bored.
And you want more. And it's just like, guys, go.
Which I don't even understand that. I don't even understand that shit. Do you know everything I could do with all the money in the world? Bitch, I'm doing everything.
No,
Get a hobby.
I don't think I'll ever be bored.
Literally
Like,
a hobby. I don't know.
It's weird. I don't like it.
So
Are you mad?
there's like,
I don't like that.
yeah, they bring out the girl, and Zayd is like trying so hard because he's like, nothing's gonna happen to this girl as long as I'm here, like maintaining my cover or not, like no one's getting hurt in front of me. So he kind of has to like be like, oh, I want to play with her first, and like he puts her on her lap and like is touching her in these places that to them may seem like he's feeding her up, but really just like trying to make her safe. Like he whispered in her ear, like, don't worry, like I'm gonna get you. What did he say?
Well, that's a little further.
Oh.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's just so like, and I understand him having to keep his cool, because if he wows out now, he won't be able to figure out where the real like thing is happening and be able to save as many kids as he needs to. But how hard? That's fucking hard. That's just really hard to deal with.
it's just, I don't know, dude. It just frustrates me that you lost your cool because of the Addy shit. But here it's like, oh, you have perfect self-control. And it's not even like one is worse than the other. But it's just like, that's why what he did that time just feels so out of character. Because it's like he's literally sitting surrounded by pedophiles and pretending to be one of them with a little girl on his lap. Yet this isn't triggering enough for you to lose your cool.
Well, he's on a mission. That's the
he
thing.
deals with it all the time, and there's a bigger mission. He got messy all because of Adeline. Like, it's just Adeline that gets him.
But that was a part of the mission. So like, I don't know.
Adeline wasn't necessarily part of the mission. She just became part of it because she saw that he had his eyes on her. What really ticked him off was the fact that Mark literally like revealed that the society marked her. If that
was after. That was after.
Yeah, but still, he wasn't planning to kill them just yet. It's when he heard that, it's when he lost all control.
No, they were tied up already and being tortured.
No, before he even planned to do that, when he walked into the room, was like, "You guys think you're gonna touch my girl?"
Yeah.
He didn't.
I thought you meant when they revealed that the society was targeting them.
No, yeah. Just what made him lose his cool in the first place and forget the bigger picture was Adeline. He's been in the situations with plenty of different kids before, so I feel like he can hold his own. It's literally Adeline that got him off plan and completely impulsive and messy.
which I think that was
Bro.
impulsive and messy, but he still was able to strip information and still be able to get answers to keep going and to put him in
But
places where he was able to like get close enough to the society.
like where he is now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
So
was
But
like
able.
it's not like he just killed them for nothing. Like he definitely made sure he squeezed out the exact information that he needed. Like he got a name of the club and everything where shit pops off.
Hmm.
Like he was smart,
my
but he
thing
was
is
impulsive.
though, I just don't. And maybe this is just I'm blaming Z when I should just be blaming HD Carlton. Um, but it seemed like there was a bigger picture the whole time. Oh, I'm getting close to Mark, so I could do this, so I could do that, so blah 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 blah. It seemed like it was leading bigger, bigger, bigger. Cause why not kill him sooner? That whole time, he's
No, it was
torturing kids.
it was for
Why
him.
not kill him sooner?
Yeah, it was for him to get to this point. He just like
He was gonna, because
But
remember,
like,
he was gonna kill them anyway.
it could have.
It,
I know
he,
that,
yeah, like he was, there was already targets anyway, like because of the video that got leaked.
No, yeah, but he.
but
What
the,
she's saying is like he didn't. He was not planning on killing them there. That was very messy of him. The bigger picture was this to get closer and closer
Mhm.
to being initiated into the society and their dealings. That is the bigger. This is the bigger picture. This is why he got involved
Right.
in the first place. He was
So-
able to get messy and make that impulsive mistake, but still get to the bigger picture part of it. You know what I mean?
because of
Mhm.
Daniel, by coincidental, like, oh, he bumped into him,
Yeah,
this
but
and
he
that.
could have ruined.
But he
could've
risked
ruined it.
everything because of like
yeah.
that's what's pissing me off. Is
Yeah.
that logic? It doesn't make sense because then kids would still be dying and you would not be saving them because
Yeah,
of
he-
Addie,
He
bro.
risked a lot on that. On
I don't think he, but I don't think he, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be that messy and they can leave the bodies there. And I don't think that would have, I don't think he would have been
No.
like, even if he was impulsive and that Addy shit, like, obviously it got to him and stuff, I don't think he would have been, like, stupid enough to, like, kill them right there.
no,
I'm not saying that.
no,
You
that
know?
he even
I'm
did it
saying-
in the first place. Like
Yeah.
Yes.
the fact that
The fact that he
did it
even
there,
killed them.
killed them, like that wasn't his.
The fact that he even revealed himself.
Yeah, that wasn't his.
You're putting your whole mission at risk because they mentioned Addie, because you were triggered. When really you could have just taken Addie home. Taken Addie home, kept surveillance on her. But you want to do this corny ass reveal. Like,
slow chuckle.
because you got triggered or whatever the fuck. And it's just pissing me off because if it just doesn't match his logic. It doesn't match. It
Mm-mm.
simply does not.
I don't know. I don't think it pisses me off. Honestly, like, for a nigga to really be that, like, real about me and just, like, but do it in a smart way. I would have pissed me off if he did it stupidly. I feel
He
like
did.
I don't think so.
If I
He
found
still,
out
for me, I'm
that
seeing
you're
it like he
risking
still got
kids-
information that he needed. So for me, it was like, yes, it was impulsive, but you weren't stupidly impulsive. Like,
But
you
he
still were able to
was.
get close.
No, Stephanie, he met Daniel by just like coincidence. Like he bumped into him somewhere. It wasn't even planned.
No, he met him through Mark
Yeah,
I'm saying he bumped into him.
at the fair.
No, it wasn't at the fair. It was like somewhere else.
later
He
on.
bumped into
but he
him and he was
tried-
like, "Oh, you knew Mark, right?" And then that's how he got his connection back in. But without that happening by coincidence or just like
But
out of
wasn't
luck
it
kind
at
of thing,
the gentleman's club that he went back to? He just went back to like be
he
in the.
went back.
Yeah, but he
Mhm.
would have done that anyways. You know what I
He
mean?
would, yeah.
He didn't bump into Daniel necessarily entirely by mistake. His intention was
Not entirely.
to go back there to
Oh,
get back into the circle and like
Yeah.
God, poor Mark. Oh God, oh brother, Mark. He did. He was. He was.
With that logic, in the time that he found someone else to get in the circle, there's children dying every night.
No,
Well,
yeah,
he's not
I'm
gonna
saying,
get to all of them.
I'm saying I get you. I get what you're both saying. He was really stupid for that. But to what Stephanie's saying, like he obviously wasn't gonna let that go without getting more information. But that doesn't fit how he
It
operates.
doesn't
That
fit.
whole
It
scene didn't
doesn't
fit
fit.
how the book didn't make the girl
Yeah.
sense. How he was acting didn't make sense. Of course, he was not gonna let the
Yeah.
opportunity miss. He was not gonna let that opportunity fly away and like not do anything about it. He made an impulsive decision, but
But
then
he just has to start over.
he had to recover somehow and get the information out of Mark. So he
Yeah.
it I understand where you're both coming from. It wasn't like his how he handles things at all. But he
Yeah.
had to make sure that it was worth all the fucking.
Right.
No, for sure.
At
I
that
think,
point, might as well.
yeah. But then it skips to Addie, and Dea did her big one. Dea did her big one. She was able to like get a lot of information, and um like in one of the pictures that they were looking at through like that whole thing, they had noticed that that man had a watch on in that picture. And then they got the all top like they got the lab results back, and it turned out to be her grandmother's blood. It was Gigi's
Mhm.
blood that was in the Ziploc bag. But they couldn't of course get the serial number on it, but Dea still was able to check. She was still able to get one of her guys to like really dig into that serial number, and it was difficult, but he's a great hacker, so it didn't get past him. And it tracked down to Frank Williams. And in a picture with Frank, he was wearing that same watch. So they're starting to get like evidence that okay, we could point it to him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
proof that
Like
it
we can point it to him. It's definitely
was
Frank.
blood. Proof that it was his
Yeah, like they got some evidence.
proof that it was his handwriting
Mm-hmm.
on the note because they took a sample from a police report of Frank.
Mhm.
So they got an analyst to compare the handwriting, and they also confirmed that it was Frank's handwriting. That was also a match. And
Which
then,
Dale was sneaky with that. Like Dale was really sneaky with that. Like, cause
so she was
Addie was like, "Well, why didn't you just ask me?"
no, she was
No,
sneaky
It
with
that's
was for
different.
something.
that's something
That's
else.
two different things.
That's something else.
Oh,
They plan to get the um Frank's handwriting analyzed. The part that she
Mhm.
was
oh, okay.
sneaky about was
Yeah,
that
she was sneaky with some shit.
Senna,
it was
Senna.
another handwriting analysis that she asked for, which was the one with about the note that said, where is it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Where
When
is it?
Was it the
she got
hide
a help,
this?
she got a hold of her grandmother's. I think her grandmother, her nana's handwriting.
Yeah,
Yeah. What? Which one was it? I know there was the note that said hide this, and
Yeah, it
then what was the
was.
other one?
It says the handwriting in the confession note matches your nana's handwriting, and she's like, "What?" And she's like, "This is for the
Oh.
confession note and a sample of your nana and John's handwriting."
yeah.
And then she said, "Okay, wait, you had suspicions about my nana being the one to cover up the murder." And then that's when she was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Why didn't you tell me about that?" She's like, "Because of this reaction. I knew he was gonna react." But it's a good thing she did do that, because she was able to see that literally her grandmother had to cover up her own mother's death,
Insane, dude.
which to me, that's literally what it says on my notes. It says insane.
Yeah, dude. Nah.
To cover up your mom's murder
Yeah.
at a force is nuts to me.
I
Like,
literally don't think there's anything in the world that can make me do that.
yeah, me neither. But then I can never say never.
Oh, I don't
Because
know.
if it's like you're holding a gun to, God forbid, like my siblings or shit like that, where it's like,
Yeah,
now I can't say never.
Yeah.
I can't
I
say
don't.
never.
I don't care
There's
about my.
there's certain things that
Care about my
I'm gonna
family.
try to prevent. You know,
Yeah.
I can't say never, but that shit is fucking nuts. Can you believe that?
And
And they're like, she's thinking like, okay, maybe Frank, like she was 16, maybe Frank like threatened her or something.
Mhm.
Like maybe he did that. He was a cop. He had connections. He threatened her, and that's why she had to do it
yeah,
and stuff.
and she starts like replaying and
And
replaying, like memories with her nana, and like just like knowing now where like that like her attitude towards things comes from, and like her
Mhm.
where she mentions like that she just wants peace, and like she's always like she's tired but not like sleepy tired, like a different type of tired, like she's starting to think back to interactions with her nana and like the things she would say, and it's all kind of like coming
Yeah.
together, all the puzzle pieces are coming together, and she's like, oh shit,
yeah,
my nana was living with this since she was fucking 16 years old. Like I can't imagine like how much that haunted her every single day of her life. Like she
I
never
just
and
don't, cause to hold on to that even after he like dies, girl.
well the
and
If
it's
I'm that
so
scared,
trauma
even as
crazy.
trauma
fast.
does things to your brain, and you shove it so like you would from the outside looking at it, you're like, oh, that can never be me, but like when you experience that, there's no way of knowing
Yeah.
what your brain will do, and it shoves it to the very very back, and like you never talk about it or ever again. Like trauma does weird shit, your brain does weird shit when it experiences
Yeah,
that.
Mm.
and it's so crazy how like, you know, you find out things like this, and then you replay like, oh, that's why
The
this person
memories.
did this, or oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's why they did that. And it's that shit, it really makes you think like you really don't know what people going through, or just the
Mhm.
fact that you truly have no clue what's happening
Mm,
until after,
yeah,
which
Yup.
is
kind of
that
learning
shit
about
is nuts.
family tea when you grow up, and you're like, oh, that like all this makes
Yeah.
That reminds me of have you ever seen that meme where it's like when you finally go to the plot of land your whole family's been fighting about DR?
Oh, oh my gosh.
When it's like when you finally go to DR and see the plot of land your whole family's been fighting about for generations,
or
and it's just like a little spot all fucked
Oh my
up.
gosh.
insane,
Horrible.
but it happened. Like it's just
Awful.
it's insane.
My gosh, my nipples. Yeah, I can't. But then Addie goes to bed because, of course, her and they are fucking alcohólicas. And she
Libra.
goes to bed really drunk.
I'm
Well,
drunk.
a little drunk and sad. Just she tried to like drink the sadness away of just like
Yeah.
Mhm.
thinking, damn, my grandmother really went through that. She really lived with that. And she started drinking. She started drinking. And she's like, I miss Zayd. Like, I miss him. And she is crazy. She dead ass misses him and
She in
everything.
love, love.
I'm
She's
like,
there like, how long has he been stalking me for?
it's crazy.
3 months. Not
Just
very
like,
long.
yeah, so we got 3 months together.
She's so
Um,
annoying.
She no, this is cute.
She's like,
She
what's
starts
his
being
favorite
like,
color? Does he have any allergies? She's like
oh
wondering
my
these
gosh,
small,
it's
even
so
though they're
crazy.
so intensely intimate, she doesn't know the small things about him, and she's like kind of in that
at
yearning
all.
to know. Like she's like, oh my god, like I want to know more about him. Like wow,
She's such a girl. She's like, I hope
girl.
I don't like his favorite foods because if I do, I'll probably eat off his plate. And then she says, he probably wouldn't mind. And that softens my heart into a pile of mush because somehow a man that wouldn't care if I ate his food fell in love with me. That's so fucking cute.
I
I
can't.
know. And then she's like, maybe Zayd will stop by and magically cure my hangover. Bitch, so you know you put
Aww.
that white lace fucking like
She
stop. You know you
knows.
put
She know. You know what it is.
she knows.
Cause she took off her leggings and said, I know what I'm gonna do.
Uh-huh.
That he
And
don't like this.
she decides to be fresh. She
Wait, what's
decides to
this
be
letter?
fresh. What? Oh, the one after.
He won't leave me alone. I've pleaded with him, begged for my life. I'm a mother. He can't take me away from my child. She needs me for God's sake. I don't know what to do. If I tell the police, will they believe me or will they believe him? How could he do this to me? I trusted him. I wonder what that means.
Mm.
I trusted him? Hmm. With what?
I'm
Did
sorry,
you fuck him
but
too, Gigi? You a nasty motherfucker.
I'm sorry, but like I would have really gotten Ronaldo on him.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
Ah.
you're that's what kind of gets me upset. Like
Yeah,
you so like a pendeja. Like, bitch, where's your motherly instincts?
girl. Pendeja
Like,
times
where are
two.
your motherly instincts? There's nothing only God can separate me from my child. A human, I'm gonna get a goon on you. I'm gonna get shit. I'll murk you myself. But you're not going to separate me from my child. You're not going to do that. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Like, where's your motherly instincts at? You have none.
To
You're
have
weird.
two.
You're
To have
weird.
two. To have
It's
two and
weird.
not even y'all could really team up. If yeah, I would have been
I
on
feel like
both
she's
of
a piece
them.
of shit of a mother because you're accepting death when you can actually do something about it.
I would have
I'm
been on
sorry.
both of them. I would have been so lovey, lovey as fuck.
I would take him out myself. Let him get close enough. Like that rage inside of me that
No,
you're trying to
pero
take me away from my kid. No, no.
that jail
Yeah.
time gonna take you away from your kid too. I let somebody else do
It's
it.
self defense.
Get the
It's
fuck.
self defense.
Cop.
And guess what? Ronaldo could get him.
That's what
Like,
I'm.
there's no way.
Ronaldo, there's
You're
no one
waiting
that's
for death to knock at your
bothering
door when
Yeah,
you have options. You
baby.
have real life options.
in the morning, I would have been like, Ronaldo, there's this guy, bro. Oh my god, this cop. In the night, I would have been like, John,
Hell mother.
you're not gonna believe it.
Like he's obsessed
Like
with me. They're like Frank
both of them.
like guys, you need to help him. Like
I would have
this
been
is
like,
crazy.
whatever happens, I'm Switzerland.
Oh wow.
What the fuck? I would have fucking rolled. It's Frank.
That's what I'm saying. They
I
would have had
was.
to. They
It was
Frank
him.
could have been Victoria, right? Right. Ronaldo could have been Edward. John could have been Jacob, and they would have had to team up. That's all I'm saying. Like, sorry.
That shit did. I just cannot respect that on any level. Like, I cannot respect that on any level. But whatever. Um. Ew.
You eat me raw? Yeah,
Talking about a human fucking corpse and cannibals.
that's
But yeah.
expired.
Then Daniel and Zayd are just chatting about the eternal rebirth, and he's like, oh, do you eat them alive? Like, he's like, no, of course not. And stuff like that. And he's smart because Zeta's like, oh, but can I have fun with them first, like to kind of give them an out for,
Yeah.
like, to save them and stuff. And oh my god, like this part
Ew.
right here, I'm gonna tell you right now, I cried.
Yeah.
I was at work and I felt my heart like beating really fast, and I felt like so nauseous just at the thought of what they're about to do. And I didn't cry too much because people started coming in,
Hmm.
but like my eyes welled up
Mm.
at this chapter. Oh my gosh, somebody bust their ass. Oh my god.
And then he's there like, oh, we would love to watch.
So they bring in the little girl, and mind you, she. This is a baby, my nigga. Like, this is literally a little baby. And they bring her out, and she's like super scared, wide eyed, extremely scared. And you can tell, like, they were already like doing stupid things to her. And he basically tells her like, oh, come sit on my lap. Like, his thing is, let me get her to me, and as
Hmm.
long as she's with me, then nobody else is gonna touch her, and I know she's gonna be good right here with me. So
Right.
he's like trying to act like a pervert. He's, oh, let's sit on my lap, this and that. And he's feeling sick doing it, but at the end of the day, he knows what his intentions are and stuff.
And it's all about intentions.
And she's literally their next meal, which is disgusting. And
Mm-mm.
she's so scared. This is a baby. Imagine us as adults going through this, and then imagine a baby, like a little girl. Come on. And she doesn't even know the half that we probably know. She doesn't even know what they could actually do to her for real, like
Yeah.
rape wise and stuff. She doesn't know the half like we do, but she's scared. And bro, and then it's like he's trying to tell her like, oh, you're safe with me, just keep quiet. Like he's trying to like make her feel safe, but she's generally scared, like I said. And
Can you imagine? Do you
bro,
remember as a kid when like old people would hit on you or like
yes,
just look at you a certain
disgusting.
way, and then imagine being like in a room, like just not knowing what the fuck
And
to
they probably
do.
already did things to her while she was in the back. It's just now like about to do the actual sacrifice and spill her blood. They probably already did things to her. You think she's gonna be back there with a whole bunch of men and they not do nothing? Come on. And it's like, Daniel tries to touch her and he slaps his hand and that's mine. Don't touch.
He's like, I don't like to
Mhm.
share. Remember?
And
Yeah.
yeah, like he's like, I don't share. Like he got mad. He got really mad that this nigga tried to touch that fucking baby and stuff. And then like they're setting up the table. But Zayd had already did a signal because I think he had something either on his watch or like
Yeah.
he did a signal to call his people, and then
Mhm.
all of a sudden like they hear a loud bang and they're like, "What? What's happening?" The room is like, "What's happening? What's happening?" And then it says like, "Oh, FBI, get down on the ground," and apparently it makes it seem like it's like, oh, an invasion, like a police invasion, whatever, on the whole thing. And so the whole room starts to scramble. Everyone's like scrambling around and stuff. And he tells the baby like, "Oh, let's go." And he like runs with her. But he knew that even if he was seen, he knew what he could have probably said. So he was just like confident with that. He didn't really care. But they slipped through the back door, and he got a girl named I think what's her name, Ruby or something.
Ruby!
I fuck with Ruby. Ruby's
I
the
fuck
one
with
that
Ruby hard.
extracts them from every single mission and gets them safe. Shout out to
Mhm.
you, Ruby. You in some dangerous shit, but you there. You there.
She a bad bitch.
And she's like, are you gonna take me to my mommy and daddy? And like, she's trusting him because he really made her like she sees that he's making well on his promise. But ella, inocente, she's still like, and then she's asking him about his scars. Just the innocence behind this
Yeah.
baby and the way she's talking to him is just so sweet. Like, and
He
she's
calls her.
5, bro.
He
She's
calls her
5.
shortcake.
She's like 5 years old. And she's like, "Will you be my daddy?" And like, she feels so safe with him in such a scary moment. He made her feel so safe. And it's like, that shit made me cry, bro. Like, and she didn't want to leave him. Like, she just
Mhm.
felt so safe with him in that moment that she really didn't want to leave. She was just like, "Am I gonna see you again?" Like, that shit made me like, it didn't make me cry, but it made my like tears well up in my head. And in that moment, I can see why he's so rageful with
Yeah.
people. Like, obviously in general, but just experiencing something like that where a baby is so scared and they feel so safe with you that they're asking you, "Am I gonna see you again?" Like, where you're going, nigga. That shit right there, And that I feel his rage. Like, oh my gosh, how could you how could you do that as a person? Like, it's disgusting. But luckily, all the FBI agents, they were fake. They were all hired by Zayd. Like, they're fake. And they know what to do. There's just a protocol with that. So one of them like yanks Zayd after she gets saved. Like, Ruby takes the baby.
Wait,
Um, well,
I didn't know they were fake.
yeah,
Where does
that
it
was all
say
a
that?
setup.
Mhm.
That was literally all a setup. That was Zayd's doing. All of them are fake. He had hired all of them.
I pictured that it was like a setup, but I didn't know it was fake.
Yeah. It was 100% fake. That's why he was laughing. Because at the end of the day, like, Zayd put them up to do that. Those are fake FBI agents, like, with real life, looking real, everything, but they're fake. They're all Zayd's people. Like, he had hired them. And one of them, Dike pulled him and was like, once Daniel
Yeah,
saw
I
Zayd,
seen that.
yeah, he just felt like, oh, okay, this nigga didn't set me up. Like,
Yeah.
and he felt like, okay, well, he's a victim too and stuff, and he's defending him, and I guess, oh my god,
Yeah, that shit's
weird. Okay. Then it's still on Zayd. It's still on him. Let's see what we have. Oh, he goes to Addie's
He goes to
house.
Addie directly, straight to Addie.
He goes to Addie's house. And he can tell she had a lot to drink because it takes
Hmm.
her a little minute to wake up.
And he sees
And
her in her little all white lingerie.
he was like,
Hmm.
did my little mouse do this for me? Like, you know she did. Fuck out of here. Shut up. Like, you know she did. And they start like hello talking a little bit.
Oh,
She gets
wait.
really freaky here.
Yeah, she does. Although I've taken advantage of Addie on several occasions, at least her being awake and coherent allowed me to watch her body's reactions. Doesn't make it right, but her body has always wept for me. And if it ever didn't, I would have touched her until it did. Thought that was interesting.
No, literally. And Addie wanted this nigga. I mean, from the moment she
Alright.
laid down and said, I miss it, she
She's there
was
like la la
like,
la.
nigga,
She
I'm
couldn't
ready
wait
for you.
for him to come home.
And that she was. I
And
mean,
she
she got
say,
fresh.
like, even that one time where he was like trying to be like consensual, and she's there like, no, like I like it when you force me.
No,
It's
for
like,
real.
okay.
She's
For real. And I think she started riding him, right?
I love the way you ride it.
Riding.
I love the way you ride it.
She
Yo,
definitely, I mean, she made sure that she was La Jefa that night.
I love it. I
She
love
was
it.
like, let me make this nigga fall in love right
uh,
quick, even
Cause
more.
he is there. He thinks he really thought he was the big dog.
Guys,
He
I
said,
love how he
I
reacts.
know.
he said, you have 5 fucking seconds. Cause she's like, what is it? She's like about to. She lifts up and slides her underwear to the side, and he's telling her like, get on this thing. And then she's like, no. And he's like, you have
Dude,
5 fucking seconds. And she says, shh, baby.
She's
I
like,
just love
oh,
his reactions.
she
Like,
said,
and even him saying her name,
he
clenching his
says,
teeth. Like,
He says, I'm so thrown by
wow.
her calling me baby that my throat vanishes, as if my voice were a ghost teasing the corner of your eye. Her smile widens at my incredulous look, but I'm only confused why she thought calling me baby would calm me down. And then he starts saying, like, now all I want to do is, like, flip her over and blah, blah, before I can make good on it. She finally drops. Oh.
Dude, is his reactions. It's the fuck at it. Like,
I wrote, I love bold Addie.
dude, for real. I love seeing him weak.
Yeah,
That to
yeah.
me, or like when she's really doing her thing and he's just reacting.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's the one right there.
Everything. That's
There's just,
everything.
and I think we've spoken about this, but let me just, there's just something about a big strong man, like a little bitch, just saying please and like, oh my god, like, and you're like,
No, for
this
sure.
Being
petite
submissive.
little thing, and you're like, oh my god, look, it's so funny seeing you this way. I love it. You
No, for
know?
sure. And I don't know. I just and they get into it deeply. Like honestly, he's like, I lose myself, my name, my identity, my soul. It's been hurtled away into the vortex of our bodies. Our bodies have created. Like being sucked into a wormhole and kicked out into a new universe.
I was
Bro,
like,
I'm not
damn,
even.
what that pussy do? Damn.
You know when someone
It's
talks to
crazy.
you while you fucking and you don't hear him. I imagine him talking and she's just like, I don't
She's
even
just
know
like,
what's going
yeah.
on. Like, ah.
I don't know. He be saying some shit that gets her going even more. Like,
Yeah.
and then I love like they pillow talk, and I just he lets her know like, oh, I have an extraction tomorrow. I did save a girl. Like
Mhm.
he just tells her, just fills her in on everything, and he's like, oh, she asked me to be her daddy and stuff. He told her about that, and
Yeah.
she's like, would you adopt her? And he's like, first of all, I wouldn't do anything without, like, if she's his wife, oh, I wouldn't
Right.
do anything without your say so.
Shut up.
Like, he's putting her in like a wife position.
He already locked in. He been knew
He
that.
said, "You think I stalked?" Because she's like, "Without my permission." He's like, "You think I stalked you just because I wanted a quick thrill?" No, baby, it's you and me forever. Which means if I become a daddy, then you become a mommy.
Though
You're
that's
so
some real shit though.
stupid.
Like that, he's basically telling her like he wants to marry her.
How does that song go? Temperature. How does it start?
And you wanna get in on, and I wanna make it when you want. I got the right temperature.
Temperature to shelter you from the storm. Oh, girl, I got the
Wanna
right
be
tactics to
papa to
turn
turn
you
you
on.
on. And
Hey,
girl,
girl,
I
I wanna be
wanna
the
be the
papa.
papa.
You
You
can
can
be the
be the
mom.
mom.
Oh,
Ooh,
Oh,
no, 100%.
literally, literally
100%.
what he said in that same voice too.
yes.
Everything. He
Right.
was serious. It was a serious thing.
Of course.
And then, what is this? Let me see. Let me see. This is chapter what, 41? Oh man, this one shook me to my boots,
Bro,
bitch.
and I have theories.
This one shook me to my fucking boots. So with this one, he goes in. Um, they're like, Jay's like, you ready for tonight? Like, I'm not gonna lie. No, I have theories too. Let's just keep going. They go to Xavier's. They try again. They go to Xavier's at this point because they're like, okay, well, you know, Daniel trusts him and shit. Oh,
Daniel.
okay, let's go. And then he walks back into the main area and stuff like that. He sees Daniel, and
Mhm.
you know, he's just like still playing into the same games. He's like, oh, did the cameras catch anything? Like, what the fuck was that about the other night? And just trying to like play it cool, whatever. And then,
He's
um,
even he even gets to a point where he's like, "Oh, like what happened to the girl? Like I was looking forward to that, blah blah." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I think one of our guests like stole her like without my permission." And how much does he say? He says like $90,000 down the drain, some shit like
yeah.
that.
And he's like,
Fucking
oh, like I'm
yuck.
mad. Zeta's acting like, oh, I'm mad that my product was stolen from me or some shit. Like he was like, oh, I'm pissed, whatever. Like trying to make it seem like whatever. And then they're like, well, anyway, you ready? Like, you ready to start this shit over? And then he goes to the dungeon, which is like where he saw the videos being taken and everything. Like now, Daniel
Mhm.
takes him. Dika Daniel feels bad, and he takes
Yeah.
him to the dungeon and stuff. And you know, they automatically have to put like hoods on and just play into that role.
Mm-mm.
Um, and this is crazy. Like it says, I slip it over my head while Dan stares at me, his gaze intense. To be accepted into our family tonight is to give your soul over to Satan. Do you understand?
Uh-uh.
Fuck out of here. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. I don't like that. I do not like that. No, thank you.
And then he
Telling
says, "I
you.
know the devil and I are already well acquainted."
Like,
I'm
I
telling
do
you,
not like,
people are
I do.
these Christian fucking government officials are like, God is the way. They do that demonic shit behind the closed door.
Yeah, they do.
Okay?
Mhm.
They
Hell
do.
no.
I rebuke in the name of Jesus. I am not with,
Uh-uh.
I'm not waiting for that. No, thank you. But then there's like a guy talking about, oh, you a newcomer? And like
Visiting.
Zeta's like, yeah, and you are like,
Hell.
fuck you in my business. Um, yeah. So then they see a girl. She's probably like 6 or 7 years old. They're humming. They're doing some fucking ritual shit. They're like humming and
Mm-mm.
stuff. And
Heartbeat.
then,
Hoo ha ha. Sorry.
dude, it's really fucking
And
weird.
then there's a guy talking about like,
Ugh.
"Oh fuck, I'm already getting hard."
Ah.
Yeah, because they're like dragging the baby. Like she's there about to get, bro. And Zeta's already like, yep, he's gonna be the
He's the
first one
first
to
one. Yep.
die.
Noted.
100%. And she's like, please, I want my mommy. Like, she's scared and she's crying her eyes out. She's shaking. Like, nobody's listening to her. Everybody's just like
Yeah.
ready to feast on her and stuff. And that's really hard to see, you know. So that's a whole nother thing. But Zayd is like on a mission to have her see her family again, whatever. Then the chanting continues to escalate, and somebody of the people that are there have to grab the knife and do the whole like stabbing and spill the blood.
Someone
So
comes down though. Someone comes down and like wearing all black. You don't know if it's a male or a woman. She's holding the knife out to like the people.
someone from the society, Zayd
Mhm.
thinks, and immediately there's like people lined up to take it, and there's one particular nigga just like lined up, just ready to take that
Bro.
knife, and Zayd makes sure he grabs it. Like
Yeah.
Zayd is like, "Fuck you, nigga." He grabs the knife, and he's trying to, they can whisper into the little girl's ear like, "Oh, close your eyes," because
Oh.
he's getting ready to just kill people. He's telling her like, "Oh, close your eyes." I think like he's saying something sexual, and then immediately he stabs um he stabs the nigga behind him. I think it was the one that said, "Oh, I'm getting
The frat
hard."
boy. Yeah.
Yeah, he
No, he
stabs him, like literally his in his throat. He's gushing blood and everything. Everybody's like looking at Zay like, "What the fuck?" And it just starts going crazy. The room bursts into action. Everybody's panicking, and then he just watches the guy die, and he just smiles. It's fine. Michael, I'm a little confused. Who's Michael?
I think he's just part of
that's
Z.
the yeah, that's the team.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so Michael comes running up to him with a gun and just, I
He
don't
gives
know.
him the
It's
gun.
Yeah, it's just weird. And then, he looks at the baby and stuff like that. He hates that blood is all on her and whatever. Like he's trying to tell like get Ruby to get
Oh.
her. He's trying to get Ruby to get her. So eventually, I think he does, right? He
Yeah.
like he gets Ruby to take her away and stuff. But out of nowhere, an explosion happens, right? A big explosion to where his body bangs into the wall. Like he goes flying and the corner of the wall, grah, he hits his back on it really fucking hard.
Damn.
And the impact, and it's crazy. Like the impact, so many things
Oh,
happen to his body in that moment. He has like the loud ringing, the fucking distortion, like
Mhm.
everything. And
And then he looks around and there's people with like missing limbs, like
yeah, a lot
the
of people got
balconies
blown through the
all
attack.
over the place. Like yeah.
And he sees like a person walking towards him, and it's Jay,
Yep.
his partner. And Jay's like, "Yo, like, you okay? What the fuck? What happened?" And Zayd is still trying to like stand up, but everything hurts, but he's trying to figure out what's going on. And then he's talking about, "Oh, I don't know, bro, but they purposely leaked the video. This whole shit is a setup. Like they knew it was you. They knew that
Mhm.
you came to try to like
mm.
get us
To
all
expose
off." Like
them. Yeah.
basically he's saying that somebody knew that he was a fraud, and they knew he was a setting up everything, and they tried to like take him out. And then out of nowhere, a voice comes saying, "Oh, I'm glad you could figure that
A
out,
gun
Jason
is
Scott."
at the back of his head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's where I was like, why?
We picked the perfect
So
time to stop.
What
Cause that
happened?
shit said, glad you could figure
you.
it out. And then what is it? Let's see those hands, otherwise the single bullet will find its way in both of your fucking heads. Jay looks up at the person standing behind me, his eyes growing and possibly larger.
Who's
You?
you?
Who is it?
I need to know. Let's read. Let's read. Ready?
Wait, no.
Oh.
What are
I
his theories? I don't have.
Oh, the theories. Tell me, tell me.
I don't
I think I think it's gonna be the doll.
know.
But why would Jay say you?
It wasn't. Oh, well, it was Jay because Jay thinks. I think they think that she got arrested or some shit, and I think this book might already lead into a little, horny situation, and I think she might have escaped. And instead of killing them, I think she's in with them
You
for
think?
the society.
You think
I
she's
think
one
it's
of
a
his assassins?
possibility. They've already been there. They've been close enough.
Oh,
I think it is a
God.
It's
possibility
I know
that it
I
is the
figured it
doll.
out. I figured it out.
What is it?
I had one, but I
It's
forgot.
It's
Adeline.
Daya.
Oh.
Oh.
It's Adeline, that's why the second book is called Hunting Adeline. Dun dun.
I don't think he's gonna like
What
that
did I
shit.
think
I don't think he's gonna let that slide. I'm not gonna lie.
I figured it out. It's perfect.
I could change her to that extreme. I don't think so.
Okay.
What the fuck?
What was
did I
yours?
think it
What was yours?
was? I just had it.
Oh my god, what if it's Gigi?
I think. Who did I think it was?
Hello?
I'm like, what if it was Jay? But I don't think so.
Jay looking at himself, girl.
Nah, because he said someone. No, who was it? I had it in my head and then I forgot.
It's a floating mirror. You?
You
It's
man.
Claire. It's Claire. It's Mark's wife.
Fucking.
Claire. Oh, I'm thinking from the other book I said.
Claire.
She's in this?
Because she got in?
Dun,
It would
dun.
definitely be her.
I can't remember my theory.
Okay, let's read it
No,
then.
remember. I want to know your theory.
I can't remember. I.
God damn it, Stephanie.
Could it be Daniel? I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Daniel.
Daniel's
I think.
there.
I mean, that's so obvious, though.
But my thing is, I think it's the person wearing the hood, the black hood, right? And I think
Adeline.
it is so. I think it's so specific for them, for a mysterious, like non-important person, and for him to take note and be like, it could be a man or a
know
woman.
if it's a man or a woman.
Yeah, where it's like,
All right.
is it the damn doll? Is it the damn doll?
Don't piss me.
Oh, because there
I
really
can't.
isn't. There isn't that many characters where it would be a big reveal, except the fucking doll.
Like, stop. She's so random. Please don't. Like,
She's gonna be. It's gonna be great.
I don't know. I need to know. I can't.
Okay, Stephanie.
Oh my god.
I need to know. Sorry.
No, remember. You have like, just really focus.
Remember.
No, I can't.
God
I-
damn it.
I really can't.
It's
I
Frank.
can't.
Who else would it be? Half of the characters are dead.
Frank is dead? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Frank, Mark.
The obvious ones would be Daniel, because Daniel probably was like, why this shit started jumping off when this nigga came through. Why all of a sudden they get FBI? And Daniel was probably like, nah, it's this nigga, because we never had no issues until Zayd came along.
But
So
why
let me
would
play
Jay
along with him.
say? Why would Jay say you in shock? He
It-
would not be shocked by Daniel.
It's Max, Archibald's friend.
Actually,
Payback.
that could actually be good.
Payback.
Ooh, Chrislady, I think you cooked with that. I'm not gonna lie. Chrislady, I think you cooked with that.
Don't make me start reading.
No, don't, bitch.
Stop.
I need
You know
to
what's
know.
really good? You know what's really good about that? We completely forgot about him.
They did wrap it up like in this. What we read, they were like, "Yeah, I never heard back. I never had."
Yeah, they were like,
and
Chrislady, I think you got it on the money. I'm not gonna lie.
okay, let's read it. I didn't know.
okay, ready?
Yeah,
go.
exciting.
Go.
Ready?
Yeah, I got
Okay. Are you surprised? I asked through the phone, twirling the red rose
this
between my
bitch.
fingers. I woke up to Zayd gone and a rose in his place. My mother sighs. No, I'm not. It explains a lot about your Nana and her strange attachment to the house. I'm curled up on the couch watching the news channel, a sense of pride filling my veins as the words breaking news and 75-year-old cold case solved. Daya and I reported our findings to the police early this morning. They spent hours and hours going over our evidence. Still, after verifying the serial number and DNA test results were authentic, they decided Frank Williams was the man that murdered Genevieve Parsons in cold blood.
Woo!
His motive, unrequited love. They confiscated the diaries for now, but I made them pinky swear they would give it back. The police officer looked at me like I was unhinged when I physically made him pinky swear, but it made me feel better about parting with the diaries, even if it's temporary. The news reporter on the screen speaks of the victim's great grandmother stumbling across hidden diaries in the wall and how it led to the discovery of her murder and who did it. I glance over at the window, an array of flashing lights blaring through the glass. The news reporters are standing outside my house. They wanted to get Parsons Manor in the background. What would a creepy story be without an old Victorian house looming behind a pretty blonde woman with red lipstick on her teeth? She must have felt of so much guilt all of her life, I say quietly, the spike of sadness lingering since the realization that Nana helped cover up the murder. Surprisingly, Mom doesn't have a snarky reply. I imagine so, Adeline. That's a heavy weight to carry, especially since she was only 16 years old when it happened. She was probably very traumatized. I frown harder. It amazes me that she was always so happy. Sometimes the happiest people are the saddest, she says, reciting a common quote. Then what are the miserable people in the world? Tired. Sounds miserable. She huffs out a dry laugh. I have a showing soon. I have to go. I'll see you in a couple of weeks for Thanksgiving. Hey, Mom, I have one last question. I rush out, the words bursting out of me. Something has been bothering me about this case, and the pressing need to ask is unbearable.
She sighs, but stays on the line, silently urging me on. Did you happen to send me a black envelope full of pictures and a note? She's silent, and my heart thumps in my chest. Mom, I prompt. She clears her throat. I guess your Nana and I are more alike than you thought. My eyes widen as realization dawns, hitting me directly in the
Wow.
chest. She did send me the envelope, which means she knew all along about Gigi's murder and Nana's role in it.
Wow.
Unfucking believable. You kept her secret, I whisper. I have to go now, Addie. I have a house showing in 5 minutes. Okay, I murmur, but the line has already gone dead. There's no way of knowing when exactly Mom found out about Nana covering up the murder. I doubt she'll ever tell me, but I imagine it was sometime before I was born, considering I have no memories of those two ever getting along. Ooh, that makes sense now. Hold on. Mom's bitterness and dislike for Nana suddenly make more sense. Oh, Nana covered up her mom's murder, and in return, her daughter covered up her involvement. My brain gets clogged with all that information, and the utter shock that my mother had also played a hand in covering up Gigi's murder, it's too much. I turn and stare out the window as my thoughts turn to Stade. Really? They never left. He's been sitting in the back of my brain all day, weighing down on my shoulders. Is he alive? Is he safe? Alive? When did I start worrying about his safety? I need my head checked, but I will never make the initiative to do so. In a roundabout way, I'm starting to accept my new reality. I'm falling in love with my stalker.
Duh,
The
bitch.
shadow that. Finally! The shadow that haunts me in the night. The man that hunts me down and completely wrecks my entire world. And not only do I have to come to terms with that, but the fact that my life will now be consumed with will now be consumed with worry. He's dangerous, but the situations he puts himself in are just as terrifying. One day he could go out and never come back home.
Oh
Home?
my gosh.
Home? How do I
Oh?
deal with that? Standing, I make my way into the kitchen to make myself a mixed drink. I flip on the light but pause immediately. Resting on the counter is a red rose with the thorns clipped. For the life of me, I can't figure out why tears spring to my eyes.
Oh.
Maybe because now that I care about this stupid asshole, I don't know if this is the last time I'll get a rose or not.
Stop.
Sniffing, I walk over to the rose and pick it up, twirling the stem in my fingers. God damn it, Zaid. I mutter aloud. I'll never forgive you if you die.
My God, what is she feeling telepathically?
A loud buzzing from my phone wakes me out of a dead sleep. Drool leaks down my cheek, ew, and I absently swipe at it with one hand while I grab my phone with the other. The bright light draws out an immediate headache as I squint at the screen. It's only 11 o'clock at night. I couldn't have been asleep for more than an hour. My phone buzzes again, alerting me to a text message. Opening the app, I see that Dea has texted me several times. Are you awake? I'm really upset right now and could use a friend. Will you come over? I'd really appreciate it. I frown, both confused and worried. We haven't spoken since we parted ways earlier. After the police collected all of our evidence, she had. Is it Dea? I'm so.
Fuck out of here.
Go to her niece's birthday party, and I haven't spoken with her since. Tapping the call button, I bring the phone to my ear and sit up. The phone just rings before the automated message comes up. My head
Hello?
as I swing my legs over the bed and pad over to my dresser, rummaging through the drawers until I find sweatpants and a hoodie. I call Daya's phone 2 more times, and by the time the automated message kicks on, I'm panicking. Swiping my keys from by the front door, I rush out of the house.
Stop.
It's sprinkling outside, the rain pattering lightly against the windows as I race down my long driveway towards Daya's house.
Chill, bro.
During the drive, I call her phone several more times, but she never answers. When I'm a few miles away, I notice headlights behind me closing in. Glancing in my rearview mirror, I step on the gas further,
No.
a feeling in my chest. Something about this isn't right.
Hello?
No! What's going on?
Hello?
We loved her!
Wait, I'm scared.
Those messages don't sound like Daya, by the way. That's what I was thinking.
I think this is Daya. Maybe she's trapping her into the society.
I'm
Oh
scared.
my god. Something about this isn't right. Daya would never text me to come over, and then
I'm scared.
and the car behind me is becoming dangerously close, nearly disappearing behind the back of my car. What the? I'm violently jerked forward, my head nearly smacking off the steering wheel.
Oh my god.
Set free as my car starts to spin. I regain
Spin?
control of the car, stepping on the gas harder and attempting to gain some space between us. I scramble for my phone but realize it's on the floor of the passenger seat. It must have flown from my hand when the van crashed into me. Shit. Who the fuck is after me? It could be Max, finally getting his revenge for a murder I had nothing to do with, or it could be the men
Oh my god, please.
Mark sicked on me, finally coming to collect me. The rev of their engine is my only warning. This time I'm prepared for the hit, despite the force of it still taking my breath away. Before I can wrangle control over the vehicle, they're crashing into me again.
Oh my god.
As I fight for control. My chest pumps with adrenaline and panic, and dread has started to pump the pit of my stomach. I had a sinking feeling that I'm not going to be able to get out of this. My gas pedal can't go down any further, and the higher the speed, the more I lose control. It takes one more hit before I go careening off the side of the road and into a ditch. My road spins as the bumper of my car hits the ditch at an angle before my car upends, flipping over itself twice before landing harshly on the roof.
Oh my god.
The impact is deafening as the windows explode. Glass shards blast against me from all directions, slicing my skin to shreds. When everything settles, I realize I'm still screaming. I suck in a sharp breath, the sound nearly animalistic as panic takes over. I'm upside down, still trapped into my seat. The seatbelt is digging painfully into my chest, constricting my already tight lungs further. You hit her too hard, a voice calls from somewhere outside my car.
Hello?
Just check to make sure she's not dying, you fucking idiot. Just as the voice filters through, so does the pain. I squeeze my eyes shut, my body pulsating with sharp. I moan as the feeling worsens until I can't think past my broken body. A head appears in my window. I meet the gaze of a man with darker skin and black eyes. She's alive, he announces, a relieved smile curling on one side of his lips. Get her out, an answering voice demands sharply. What do you want from me? I groan, swatting weakly against his hands that are messing with the buckle on my seatbelt.
I'm glad you realized, because I realized a minute ago too, and I've been waiting. Continue. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Me or her?
No.
Oh, go, babe.
Well, whoever it is.
You're next, honey.
Okay, he doesn't answer, so I keep asking. Shut the fuck up before I knock you out, he bellows. The click of the seatbelt is the only warning before my body drops down head first. I scream, pain lancing down my neck and shoulders. The man grabs my arm and works my body out of the driver's seat window, dragging my body across the glass and sharp metal. Stop it, I moan, sobbing as he finally gets me out. Why are you doing this? Panting, the man leans over and looks me over. Once you're healed up, you're going to be worth a pretty penny, he says, a crooked grin on his face. Just get her in the van, Rio. Max is already going to be pissed we fucked up his van, so quit fucking around. The police will be here soon. Another flash of a grin. Time to go to sleep, princess. And then darkness.
What the fuck?
This just
You
pissed
gotta
me
read
off.
the last one.
He came for me.
You want to see what I wrote while
I
you
hate
were
when
reading?
fucking...
I wrote something down while you were reading.
What?
They kidnap her successfully. The second book is called Hunting Adeline.
Yeah, bro. Fuck this shit. They just want me to read the second one. That's the shit.
Don't piss me the fuck off.
This is the second book that leaves us dry.
In a row. In a row.
This is the second fucking book that we're like, so what happened?
Bro, in a row is insane.
I might have to just like find a book that's it. Is that one part, one thing, that's it. Because this is
I
ridiculous.
can't keep doing this.
This
so
is
annoying.
ridiculous. This is truly
Oh
ridiculous.
my god. How did we do that back to back?
No, I'm like,
Guys.
I'm not. That's it. Now I'm gonna start being intentional and looking for books. That's it. Just one book.
I can't.
Because you're not gonna give me the satisfaction.
We
You
did
tell-
not go through this whole fucking thing again.
Bro.
Again.
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna
Literally.
order the second one and I'm gonna read it.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's the whole
I have
point.
to.
You can't.
I have
You
to
can't
because
do that, Stephanie.
I have to because why I'm incomplete right now.
No,
Well-
you can't do that.
I have to.
This is it.
Sorry.
This is our life right now. This is it.
I have to. I'm sorry.
No, why don't you pick it for your next
No.
book? I wanna read. I wanna read.
¿Hasta cuándo es gonna be? Pero ¿hasta cuándo entonces?
The
It's
same
gonna
thing.
take like
I'm waiting. I'm waiting to read my fucking Binding 13.
Oh my god.
You don't think I feel the same way?
bro, this is fucking like rude.
Don't piss me off right now.
This is rude. I don't like
Bro.
it. I don't like it.
As soon as we flipped that page and I saw those 2 pages, I said, "No way!" Like, no way.
I'm not picking books that has part 2, 3 trilogies. I'm not doing it. Because I just like to be, I don't like to be unfulfilled. I really don't.
Well,
Cameras. Cameras at us.
That just pissed me off. They really did.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well, thoughts and praise to us. So
I give the freaky parts a 10 out of 10. I give,
they were really good.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
It just-
I love it. I mean, very descriptive, very like, if you could make me feel something,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
I really don't like the incomplete like context that she kind of did in some parts of the book.
Mhm.
I don't like that. Just give me the full scoop.
yeah.
Give it to me.
We
No
never,
matter what, just give
we
it.
never
give it.
found out who the person with the gun was.
And I get it. You're trying to make me, and maybe they're gonna fill in the
Never know.
gaps in the next one, but like, just stop. Like, I don't know. I just didn't like that. I like to get the full scoop. I think overall, apart from like some really cringy things, I'll give it like 7.5.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'll give it like a 7.5. A high 7.5. But the freaky parts is a 10.
Seven.
For sure.
Definitely
Yeah.
I give it a 7.
Yeah.
I give it a 7 because it didn't like. Every week I was kind of behind on my reading. I didn't really like. I was not like, oh my god, I need to know what's next.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I just
Give it a 7.
I give it a 7.5. That's really it. But I don't like it incomplete. I just feel so like, really?
Bro.
And then I don't have the second book right here, so I could be like, all right, next. Like,
I'm
wow.
gonna download it on Kindle. Download.
Like, bro. Really?
Chris Lenny, go ahead.
All right, guys. Our next book is Credence. Another
Credence.
It's something that I just need to get it over with. Like, even if we're like, oh my god, this ass, like whatever. I just really, really, really like that was the one I was debating for the first time around. I think it's time to jump into it. It's very taboo. I think more sex because we're freaked out or whatever. And then yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Now, I do have a question.
Yes.
The answer's 5.
I think it's
Um,
0.2.
is it a series?
No,
Oh, okay.
I will not. I will not
Yeah.
be doing that. I
Wonderful.
can't. We
Bro, I
cannot take
can't.
another hit like.
I thought maybe. I don't know.
Let me double check.
Cause
I
the
will
way we're
do a different
going.
book right motherfucking now if that shit happens.
No, keep it. Make it a 3-0.
No, I will not do this.
Make it a 3-0.
Oh,
This is actually.
yeah.
This looks so cute together. Don't look at my hands, but
It's a standalone. Oh yeah, perfect.
perfect. Credence. I'm on your ass.
Credence
Perfect.
by Penelope Douglas. Super twisted.
Do you know how many pages? I'm probably gonna get it this week, and then we could read it for next week.
Let's see. Okay, some trigger warnings. You guys want trigger warnings or no?
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just
Sexual
about to say
assault,
done.
non-consensual sexual content, self-harm, deep emotional trauma, violence, and aggressive relationship dynamics.
Okay.
Sounds familiar. I don't know.
Right.
I feel like we've been reading a lot of those lately. These days. Okay, let's see how many páginas. 470. Not too bad.
470
So,
Sounds good.
divided by 4 would be 70.
perfect.
No, I'm joking.
What the fuck?
I was
I
like,
don't know math.
I don't think that's I don't know math, but I don't think that's right.
Maybe like 60 something.
470 divided by 4.
No.
Are you doing
No,
math,
I'm
or?
lying. I said 60 something.
It'll be like 100 and something. Like 100.
I thought like 47 or some shit.
100 something.
470 divided by 4 is 118.
Yeah.
So
we'd read to 118.
Oh, I
which
gotta pee.
we don't have it yet, but we'll figure it out
that's
once
not
one
bad.
of us gets it.
Do you guys want to be? I'm gonna get it like kind of immediately on my Kindle for the meantime.
Yeah.
But the pages are
I
broken up
could.
differently on there. But yeah, we can read. Oh well. Let me look at the chapter. I'll look at the chapters and I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
I think I also have it on. Let me see if they have it on Spotify.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Oh, they do. Perfect. I could actually look at how many chapters there are. There are 39.
39.
But then again, I think we keep picking books that aren't really by chapters.
No, well, they are. But we're doing it by pages. So the chapters, we only really look at the we're doing it by pages. So like when we look at where we want to end page
What
wise,
page? Yeah.
if that correlates to the beginning or end of a chapter, then we kind of gauge it and move it a little, kind of skew our number a little bit based on.
Yeah.
Right.
So once we get it, I'll let you guys know up to what chapter, so that we could just, it may be a little bit more than 118 or maybe less. So
Okay.
we'll see.
Why?
We shall see.
Wow. I have to
Sunny,
pee so bad.
Sunny, Stephanie, go ahead and do us the honors, my love.
Okay. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in again to Unhinged and Well Read. My name is Stephanie.
I'm Crystal.
And I'm Krislani.
This was Haunting Adeline, and please tune in next week to our new book, Credence. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Yay, us.